to them. They have to come up with the idea themselves. You plant the idea in their minds with a story, and if they come up with the answer, then they sold themselves.
He's a marketing genius. That's his brilliance.
Russell rhymes with funnel.
How to market, how to promote, and even how to sell.
He's here to help entrepreneurs create amazing lives.
And on a grand scale.
All right, what's up, everybody? I want to officially welcome you to the web class for today. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you guys. And for the next, who knows, 90 minutes, hour and a half, who knows? We're going to have so much fun together. But I'm so excited to be here with you guys, hanging out. We're officially kicking this party off. We had over 10,000 people register for today's training, which is insane. I was expecting like maybe 2,000 or 3,000. I thought that'd be a lot. But you guys are obviously very excited because we have over 10,000 guys who registered. Zoom has limits, so you are on right now. If you get off, you may not be able to get back in. So just congratulations for making it through the very beginning. We're going to talk about a lot of really cool things, and I'm excited to hang out with you guys. But this is the official kickoff. This is the salesfunnels.com presentation. We're going to talk about sales funnels, how you guys can use them in your business, and a whole bunch of other cool things. If you've never been on a training with me before, you probably know that I get really excited. I talk really fast, and so I apologize in advance. I'm going to do my best to control myself and not get too excited, talk too fast. But I'm talking about my favorite topic on this planet, which is sales funnels. Like there's nothing better, more fun to talk about than that. As you guys also know, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to be giving you guys a link to the PDF version of this ultimate funnel swipe file. This is like a 600-page swipe file of all the greatest funnels on the internet you can use, you can model, you can look at. So if you stay till the end, I'm going to be verbally giving you a link to download this. So do not be late. And then if you want to do what I do, take it to Kinko's and print it off. And they'll be like, what in the world is this? So this is what's coming to you guys at the end for being here hanging out, which is why I think so many guys came to hang out today. And so I'm pumped to be here with you guys and to share some of these ideas. A lot of stuff is new. This is a brand new presentation I've never given before. Some new ideas, new thoughts to help you guys understand how to use sales funnels to grow your business, to sell more of your products, your services, and a lot of other really cool things. So with that said, are you guys ready for us to kick this off and get into it? If you are, I need to know the comments because I have the comments. I have 3 monitors here. So right-hand side, I have all the comments. I can see all you guys here. I need energy as well. This is not me talking to you at the screen. Like I want some back and forth. So the more you guys engage with me, the more fun I'm going to have, the more I'm going to share, and the more fun I think this whole party's going to be. So please in the comments over here, be like, tell me what's up. Tell me where you guys are calling in from. Whatever you want to know, just get me fired up because yeah, okay, here we go. When you have like 2,000 people all at once commenting, if you guys can see, it's just scrolling through like crazy. So, all right, with that said, I'm going to pop up these slides. And from there, we're going to jump in to the salesfunnel.com presentation, and it should be a lot of fun. So with that said, here we go, guys. Let's jump into this. So as you guys know, this was the headline that got you to come to this webinar. It said, struggling with your online sales funnel, steal our ultimate 653-page funnel swipe file for free. Once again, here's the funnel swipe file for free. And also during this training, we're going to learn how to scale any company with simple sales funnels. Okay. And I'm using this phrase, because the alliteration is kind of cool, but also it's very important. Simple sales funnels. All you guys type in the comments the word simple sales funnels, okay? We're talking about simple sales funnels. The whole marketplace right now is getting so obsessed with these complex, insane things, and nobody's making any money because the things are so complex. So I'm going to show you how I've built a company that sold over $1 billion of our own products and services with simple sales funnels. Okay. It is not that hard. Everyone's overcomplicating it. We're going to make this so much simpler for you today. As you will notice, all of my funnels, my funnel swipe file, like the best funnels in the world, they're not complex. They are very, very simple. The more complex, the less likely you are to have success. And so, yes, everyone's typing in simple sales funnels. That is the plan. Simple sales funnels, because it's something you can do, you can execute on it, and it makes it so much better and so much easier. So that's kind of the game plan we're going to talk about. And don't forget, at the end of this training, you guys are going to be getting this huge 653-page funnel swipe file for free at the end of the web class. Again, this is not something I'm emailing to you, so don't log off and look for the email with the link. I'm not emailing it to you. I'm going to verbally give it to you at a random spot in my slides because I want to make sure that you guys pay attention. So this is my bribe to get you to pay attention to me for the next 90 minutes or so as I share with you guys how to actually have success with simple sales funnels. So that is the game plan. Do not miss it. Don't miss anything, or you might miss the link because it's going to be at a random time that you're least expecting it. All right. So first question always is like, am I in the right place? Should I even be here? Does this make any sense? So when you register for this training, you probably noticed that a little mini survey to figure out who you are and where you all fit in this. And so do you guys want to see like where you all kind of stumbled upon here? So I pulled this morning. So I think we had about 9,000 registrants or so when I pulled this. We're over 10,000 by the time we went live, but based on up to that point, this is where it was. Okay. 23% of you guys are in e-commerce, or you want to be in e-commerce, which is kind of cool. Those who are experts selling information products, coaching, consulting, 36% of you guys were the expert like business, either you are or you want to be. 12% of you guys have an agency, or you want to have an agency, which is pretty cool. And then 28% are like, I'm just getting started. I'm not really sure. I'm just here because Russell seems so excited and I'm excited. I want to do this thing. And so that's kind of where the other 28% fell. So the question for you guys is like, if you fall into one of these 4 categories, what we're going to be talking about is 100% for you. Okay. If you are selling physical e-commerce products, or you want to, especially if you have an Amazon store or Shopify, we're going to show you how to use funnels to blow those things up. If you're an expert business, right, we're going to show you how to grow and scale those. If you're an agency and you want to add funnels to the services you offer people, we're going to show you how to do that. And if you're just getting started, then welcome to this crazy world of mine called funnel hacking land, where we got a huge community of amazing people who are going to embrace you and love you and help you to be successful. And so if you're just getting started, we welcome you. We're excited for you. This is the best place to start your journey. I've had people who've come into the online marketing world and they spent 2 years going down these weird paths, and they find me, they're like, finally, this all makes sense. I was so confused. I was trying this, that, and all these things. Like Russell broke it down where it's really simple. Okay. So I'm going to break things down very simple, but I'm going to talk really fast. So these are kind of the pros and the cons with Russell. I'm going to simplify things for you, but I'm going to talk fast because I'm excited. So what's nice about that is that it's always good to get the replays if you can, so you can watch it again or slow me down or whatever that looks like. So that's kind of game plan. All right. Now, again, my name is Rassel Branson. For those who have not officially met me, I am one of the co-founders of ClickFunnels, as well as like a dozen other things. I'm a New York Times bestselling author. I've written 3 books. In fact, these are my books I've written on sales funnels. I'm kind of mildly obsessed with the topic. But one of my favorite things I do is I'm the dude on stage who gets to give out these 2 Comma Club awards. This is something we launched, 5 or 6 years ago now. Inside of ClickFunnels, we had all these people who are making, who are doing over $1 million in sales in a funnel. And I say sales on purpose. It doesn't mean that they netted $1 million. It means they grossed $1 million inside their funnel. But when they do that, they earn this award called the 2 Comma Club Award, which we have like, so there's 2 commas and $1 million. And then when they sell over $10 million in a funnel, they get the 2 Comma Club X Award. And so I get to hand these out every single year. And it's one of the coolest things in the entire world to have entrepreneurs like you guys come on stage, get this award. And every single year, people come up, they're crying. They're like, Russell, you changed my life. Everything you talked about, like I didn't believe you. I was nervous and I did it. And then now look at what's happening. And it's one of the most fulfilling things I do by far. And so my goal for all of you guys is to get you on stage to get one of these awards. And so I'm going to try to simplify this process as much as I can so you can come someday on stage with me and get an award. How many of you guys want to get 2 Comma Club Award with me on stage? If you do, say, yes, that's my goal. Like, I literally think it should be every one of your guys' goal. One of my friends, Dana Derricks, when he got into our world, he went to Funnel Hacking Live. And he saw that he wanted an award, but he didn't win one. So he went home and he literally grabbed a magic marker, like a big old Sharpie, and he drew a picture of it on his wall and drew it. And he's like, I'm going to look at this every day and I'm going to be annoyed until I actually earn one. I can cover it up. And so that was his goal. But I think for all you guys, that should be the goal, right? In every industry, there's always like these awards, right? Except for entrepreneurship, like the Emmys and the Grammys. But for entrepreneurs, not an award until we brought the 2 Comma Club Award. So that's my goal for all you guys to win one of these. Now, I'm going to talk about this concept called funnel hacking. You guys ever heard of me say funnel hacking before? You've heard of our funnel hackers, funnel hacking live. Funnel hacker is a person, but what funnel hacking is, I spend about $10,000 per month funnel hacking, where I literally go and I buy everybody's products because I want to see what their funnels look like. Like, what's the sales page look like? What's the order form? What's the upsell, the downsell? Like, what does it look like? And then every time I do that, I literally take screenshots, as you can see from here. I take screenshots of every single page, and I usually write it up like, okay, the first page they did this, second page did this, the third page, it was so cool they did this, and I map it all out. But I dedicate about 10 grand per month or more to funnel hacking. So it's kind of cool. I get to buy a bunch of stuff and write it off as I'm funnel hacking, because I am, but I get to see everyone's funnels. On top of that, we own ClickFunnels, which, we have over 100,000 active entrepreneurs all building funnels. So I have a chance to see the greatest funnels in the world. So it gives me an insight that nobody else has. I'll be able to share with you guys. But again, that's kind of what funnel hacking is. Now I want to caveat this, because this is one of the biggest frustrations I have is people like funnel hacking and they just like steal people's stuff. We understand funnel hacking is not stealing, okay? So let me kind of explain how funnel hacking works. Let's say I have a book I want to sell, right? Like I wrote a book, I want to sell it. Instead of me just going like, let me find someone with the book funnel, I'm going to copy it because that's stealing, it's unethical, it's illegal, you should not do it. What funnel hacking is you go and say, okay, what are all the people doing? And I start trying to get inspiration ideas. So I'll go and find a bunch of people. So this is Ryan Levesque's book funnel. This is Brandon Bouchard's book funnel. Here's Dean Graciosi's book funnel. So I'm going to look at a whole bunch of them. And after I see a bunch of them, then from that, I get inspiration and then I make my own. You notice my book funnel does not look like any of theirs. I did not copy anything. I was not unethical, illegal, anything. I was funnel hacking. I was looking at the model. And from that, I was building my version of it. Okay. I'm telling you this because like when you guys get the swipe file, don't be like, oh, cool, and just copying. That's illegal. And if you do that, hopefully people sue you. Like literally, that's not what we're doing. This is like looking at things for inspiration. And from there, you create your own thing. Okay. And so we started making some rules of funnel hacking. And so if I'm going to show you guys this stuff, you got to follow these rules. You guys cool following some rules? Okay. I'm going to give you guys some rules. These are really good ones. But rule number one is you model, you don't copy. Never be a knockoff. Okay. Nobody likes that. I hate when I go to someone's funnel and it's like, oh yeah, they literally took my book funnel. Like the colors are the same, the words, like it's just, I hate that. It's like, anyway, so do not copy, you model, number one. Okay, number two, you always remix at least 3 different influences or funnels. Okay, so I'm looking for at least 3 different funnels to look at, to get ideas. I'm going to remix those. And then the next thing is I always add in my own spin. So it's my own, it's unique, it's different. And then the last step is thou shalt ClickFunnels. We put it into ClickFunnels and we build it out. Okay, but that's what funnel hacking is. It's not copying, it's not stealing, it's looking at something, you model it. Okay, you find at least 3 different ideas, get inspiration that you're going to remix, and then you add your own spin. And from that comes your new funnel creation. And that's where you start. Okay, and then like I said, thou shalt ClickFunnels. Okay, any questions on that? All right, cool. So my goal again is to show you guys a whole bunch of really cool stuff that you can funnel hack and you can model inside your business, okay? In your sales funnels, your upsells, your down, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna show you a ton of cool ideas. And then again, this swipe file you're gonna be getting at the end, we'll have tons of ideas as well. And so just take notes, like sit back and be like, oh, I could do that. Or like, hopefully it's going to open your ideas or open your mind to all these different ideas that you can use as you're building out your funnels. Okay. And so a person who does this process is called a funnel hacker. That's what we call them. So when we first launched ClickFunnels a decade ago, our people started calling themselves funnel hackers. Like in our Facebook group, people were like, what's up, funnel hackers? How's it going? And they started calling themselves this. I was like, that's so cool. So we made a t-shirt. It says funnel hackers. It became a thing. We had our first, we used to do these little funnel hackathons. We'd all meet up and hang out. And eventually that became Funnel Hacking Live. But that's where funnel hacker came from. And it's a tribe, it's an identity, it's a community, and it's something I want you guys to be part of. I want you guys all to be funnel hackers. We've had people who literally tattooed the logo on their arms and places because they're so because the community is such an amazing thing. You're not just coming to this world like hoping to be successful. It's like there's all these people who are here to support you and to care about you, and they're all called funnel hackers. Okay, so who's this training for? Number one, if you are a startup and you're just launching your business, this is completely for you. I'm going to show you guys the process to do it right the very first time. Okay. And number two is if you have a business that's successful, you want to scale it, using a funnel is one of the fastest ways to scale and grow any company. Sometimes it's a front end funnel, sometimes it's a back end funnel, but one funnel can help you to radically scale your business fast. So I don't care if you're a startup or you're ready to scale, like everything you learn as training will be useful for both groups. Okay. All right. Now, one question I get all the time is like, well, Russell, what if I'm using a competitor? So let's get that out of the way really quick, because I know a lot of you guys are, and you came here today because you want my swipe file to use somewhere else. And so I just want to address this because I think it's kind of interesting. Number one, it's the only logical reason you use a competitor is you literally must hate money. That's the only thing I can figure out, because I look at this, I look at the landscape and it's so interesting to watch. And I'll show this in a minute, but like what we focus on ClickFunnels is results. And you look at like people in ClickFunnels can be like, here's all the people who've been successful. And then other ones like, well, I'm using this one because it's got this one feature you don't have, or I'm using it because somebody sold me on this is why I should use it. Anyway, so you should be using ClickFunnels because it's the best. Okay, that's number one. We've been here the longest and we get people results. Okay, nobody else can say that. We've got more results for more clients than anybody else on the planet, bar none. No one else is even close. Number two, these other platforms, sometimes they send their members to us to learn, like they literally like, go over there and learn from Russell because we don't know what we're doing. We just copy them. So go over there and learn stuff, and then you can use it over here, which is ridiculous, but it happens. I'm okay with that. Like if you're here and you're using the platform, I still love you. I still care about you. I still want you to be successful. So, but just understand like that's what they're kind of doing. And the last thing that's crazy to me is like, they literally, like I've seen the sales pages, like there's someone who uses ClickFunnels, they win a ClickFunnels award, and then they promote some other platform. And it always blows my mind because it's similar to, think about this. Like, let's say I was in the weight loss market, I was shredded and I was on a ketogenic diet and that's what I was using. But then I was selling like, oh, here's how to become a vegetarian. And I'm telling people I'm vegetarian when I'm using keto. Like that's just unethical and it drives me crazy. So if you ever see someone who's like, they've got a ClickFunnels 2 Combo Club award and they're selling a clone, like just steer clear of those people because it's just, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. And yeah, but if you're a competitor, we still love you. We're here to take care of you. We're still going to train you because the thing I really care about the most, my job, my role in this community is to help entrepreneurs to grow and be successful. And that's why I'm here today. So no matter what, we love you and we care about you and we're here to help you. Okay. But again, while other companies are bragging about their features, we brag about results. That's all that matters to us. How do we get entrepreneurs to be successful as fast as humanly possible? And that's what we're the best in the world at doing. And so anyway, in fact, this is a screenshot. This is funny. When I first First time I did a presentation like this, we had 97 entrepreneurs who won 2 Combo Club award. And then I kept updating it. Last time I did this slide was 2,331 people who won 2 Combo Club award. And this was like almost a year ago. So I think we're over 3,000 people now who won 2 Combo Club award. So we brag about results because that's what we're good at getting people. And yeah, if you've seen 2 Combo Club awards out there, you've seen how many people have gotten results using our platform and our training. So, all right, I want to jump into this now. So I want to focus on like not using confusing funnels. This is what like people always use. Oh, I'm gonna make these funnels, and they're so concerned about the features, and they're obsessed about making these things so complex because it's like, that's what the guru told me, to make these complex funnels. But the problem with that is it's really hard to be successful when you're making very complex funnels. Okay. Remember I told you this earlier, simple sales funnels. Look, all my funnels, they're very simple. Okay. This one right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages to sell my Traffic Seekers book. Simple sales funnels, right? And this funnel is very simple. It's very easy. It's run 100% through ClickFunnels. Guess what? This one little funnel I was able to use to make this book become a New York Times bestseller. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay. This is why simple funnels are easy, right? If you look on here, this is like, I set up a funnel. Left-hand side, this is how much I'm spending right now. How much I spend to get somebody to buy my book, right? So some of the ad campaigns are $12, some are $22, but the average is about $14. So it costs me $14 to sell my book. Then when they go through the funnel, on average, making $71.25 for every book we sell. Is that crazy? Like, that's the power of having a simple sales funnel. Okay, I put $14 in to sell a book. I make 71. Now I can start growing and scaling it. And that's the way I was able to take my book and one simple book funnel with just 5 little pages and turn it from just like a book to becoming a New York Times bestselling author. Okay. Like, that's the power of understanding and mastering these funnels, right? You understand, like, you can literally, I've had friends who have gone and like written a country CD, and then they set up a funnel and they've got hit the country top 100 billboard for their CD, even though like they are no names at all, but they use a funnel to blow it up, right? I use a funnel to blow up my book and become a New York Times bestseller. You can use this to grow companies, business, like all sorts of stuff when you understand the things you'll be teaching you guys today. Okay. So again, I want to focus on like simple funnels versus complex funnels. And the reason why is because if I launch a funnel and it doesn't work for some reason, I look at this, I'm like, well, it could be this step or this step, or like, I don't even know. It's hard to fix it. I have clients coming to me sometimes and paying insane amounts, like, my funnel's not working, Russell, what should I do? And I look at this, I'm like, you're screwed. I got no idea. It's like, it could be anything. There's so much stuff. Okay, we focus on simple sales funnels. I can look at it and it's like, oh, there's 5 pages. Page number 3 is the one that's not working. Let's fix that. And we fix that, and then boom, they're off to the races. Okay. And that's why we create simple sales funnels. And that's what we want to focus on during this training. Okay. So focus on results versus just having a ton of features and all these millions of different things. All right. Okay. Now, those who are just logging in know that we got started a little early, but you know, we had over 10,000 who register. And so it takes Zoom a little while. So those who are just logging in right now, don't forget, at the end of this training, I'm going to be giving you guys a PDF down the link to this huge funnel swipe file. It's got over 653 pages of like all of the best funnels on the internet, like screenshots. Like, here's page 1, page 2, page 3. Here's what they did, and me explaining every single page. There's even videos of me explaining like the psychology, what they did and how they did it. So at the end of this training, I'm going to be sending you guys a PDF to this link. And again, I'm not emailing this to you. I'm going to verbally say it. That means you have to be on and actually watch the presentation. I'm going to do it at a random time because I don't want anybody like starting webinar and leaving and hopefully coming back and catching the link. Like, you got to be here hanging out with us to get the links. That sound good? Okay. All right. So that's what's happening. All right. So salesfunnels.com, that was the name of the domain that you registered for this training. And that is what we are talking about today. But I want to circle one part here. I want to talk about sales. Okay. Because people always ask me, Russell, what's a sales funnel? I'm like, a sales funnel is something that sells something for you, right? It's all about sales. And so I want to talk a minute about sales, because how many of you guys, by the way, who are here, like, how many of you guys feel like you are a good salesperson? Like, I'm a good salesperson. If you're good at sales, yeah, someone said, whoever gets the link, post in chat. You post that link in chat, I will delete you from hanging out. How many of you guys are good salespeople? Okay. I want to talk about sales because when you understand this, it'll help you understand like why sales funnels are so powerful. Okay. So there are 3 levels of selling. All right. The first level of selling is called face-to-face selling. Okay. And this is one where you walk up to somebody and you sell them face-to-face, right? And face-to-face selling, to be good at it, you have to learn the skill set, right? How do I overcome objections? How do I ask questions? How do I be good at selling one-on-one face-to-face? Okay. And it could be one-on-one, it could be on the phone, one-to-one, but it's a one-to-one conversation, right? So for example, when I got started in this business, I wanted to sell coaching. I get on the phone, I would talk to someone, I would sell them coaching. And for me, those who don't know me yet, you're like, Russell seems all excited, but and very extroverted, but I'm not. I'm very introverted. My number one fear in this world, and this is embarrassing to admit, my number one fear is the phone. I hate taking phone calls. I hate calling people. I hate it. So I was doing these phone calls. It's like, this is horrible, right? So eventually I hired a bunch of salespeople, and all these salespeople, and they were doing calls for me, but every single call was one-to-one. Like, someone had to get on a phone call to sell something every single time, over and over and over again. Like, we didn't make any money until somebody was on the phone actually calling and talking to somebody, okay? That's traditional sales teams. It's one-on-one selling. And the better your skill set is, the more money you can make, right? So it's one-on-one selling on the phones. This is Jamie Cross. She's one of my favorite success stories here inside ClickFunnels. She created this really cool brand called MIG, and it was these soaps. And when she got started, she didn't have a funnel to sell it with. When she started, she first went door to door, knocking doors and selling like face to face to people on doors. Then eventually she started going to farmers markets, set up her shop, and people would come by and then she'd sell it one-on-one. And that's how she started her business until she found out about funnels. I'll talk about that here in a minute. But that's face-to-face selling, right? This is Brad Gibb and Ryan Lee. Same thing, they are financial planners. And so all their sales before they met us were coming one-on-one. They'd sit with a couple or whatever at a kitchen table and they would have this conversation one-on-one. And that's how they would sell their products, right? Face-to-face. So one-on-one. And so again, to be able to be good at selling face-to-face, like you have to get really good skill set. Like how do you get really good at actually selling? Okay. And so again, just question, how many of you guys are like my really good salespeople here? Like you love one-to-one face-to-face selling. Okay. We got some yeses and some nos. Again, it stresses me out, like the one-on-one selling stuff. But it's there and it's good. Okay. Now that's what's fun about that is like, you can make you can make pretty good money doing one-on-one sales, right? But then eventually you get capped off, right? You get capped because you only have 40 hours a week or 50 hours a week, however long you're gonna do it, right? So you can make really good money. In fact, of all the professions in the world, I think the profession you can make the most money with is sales, right? In any company, the salesperson is the one who makes the most amount of money. Okay. But with face-to-face, one-on-one selling, there's always a cap where you can't get past that, right? Because it's like you're bound by time. So how many phone calls can I make? How many people can talk to face-to-face? Like that's kind of your gap. Okay. So that's the first tier of selling. Now, the second tier gets more exciting. The second tier I call one-to-many selling. Okay. Where it's me talking to a lot of people and selling a lot of people once. Okay. Now what this does, you have to have a skill set to do it, but then you also have to have an audience, right? Because it's not one-on-one, it's one-to-many. But if you do this, it makes it so that you don't have any time barrier, or you don't have any barriers of like how much money you can make. Like the ceiling just like disappears on your like your earnings ceiling disappears. Okay. So for example, this is a picture of me. I was at Grant Cardone's 10X event. I had a chance to speak for 90 minutes. And can you just imagine standing on stage, especially like they call your name and you walk up there. It's like this, like the scariest, craziest thing. I'm standing for 9,000 people in the Mandalay Bay. Everyone's out there. And I had a chance to speak for 90 minutes and sell my product at the end. Now, the product I was selling was $3,000. I had a chance to sell it to 9,000 people. What's crazy, again, one-to-many. Right? So it wasn't me selling one-on-one. I sold one, I gave one presentation, 9,000 people heard it. And check out the results from it. It's kind of crazy. So I had 90 minutes to speak. I made a $2,997 offer. When I made that offer at the end, there were 9,000 people in the room. And from that, 1,079 people actually bought. Is that crazy? Like one-to-many is powerful because it's not like, cool, I made a sale. Then another sale. It's like I made one presentation, sold 1,079 people. Okay. It was crazy. Now what's cool is like in Mandalay Bay. How many of you guys have been to Mandalay Bay before? So speaking of that big auditorium, right? And then afterwards, people were like, were running to the back to go buy. They call it the table rush. They're running, trying to get to the tables and buy the product. And then I told everyone, like, if they bought, that I would get a picture with them. So I set up a little booth out in the lobby. It's Mandalay Bay. There's a big like a hallway that goes around the entire thing, right? Just like any kind of like arena. And so I set up a place to get pictures. And I was like, if you buy, come over here, I'll get a picture with you. And what's crazy is like, there were so many people, it wrapped around Mandalay Bay 3 times, people standing in line waiting to get pictures with me, which was crazy. In fact, I have video footage of the table rush. You guys want to see it? It's one of the craziest things in the world. You have a chance to see like this entire, so it's like a minute and a half video. If you want to see a table rush video, like say, I want to see a table rush video, let me know. It's really cool to see. It actually was a world record. This is the most sales that have ever happened in a 90-minute presentation, one-to-many. So I set a world record, which was crazy, and we got some footage of it. So, okay, you guys want to see the table rush? Thank you. This feeds my ego, so I appreciate you guys allowing me to show you this. So check out the video from this table rush. It is insane. Here we go.
Hey, my name is Rassel Branson, and February 23rd of this year, something special happened. Grant Cardone put on an event called 10X Growth Con. It was about how to 10X your company in the next 12 months. And I was invited to speak about ClickFunnels and then make an offer to the audience selling ClickFunnels as well as a training package. And as I stepped on stage the very first time, I looked at over 9,000 amazing people. And over the next 90 minutes, I gave a presentation where every second was scripted and choreographed with one goal, which was to get people to stand up and to run to sign up for ClickFunnels. The goal was $3 million in sales, and we ended up doing over $3.2 million in that 90-minute window.
Rassel Branson spoke to 9,000 people. 1 out of 9 people purchased
his product.
The reason why I've come has been him right now.
You know, he's the best in the world at what he does.
Actually, I had to act right away.
I drank the Kool-Aid, I'm swimming in it.
If you don't get this program, you're crazy.
Very evident. Look at that crowd.
All right. Is that crazy? I want to show you guys that because it's insane. Like this table, anyway, so much fun. But that's the power of one-to-one selling. I want to explain this because some of you guys are such good at selling one-on-one, but when you understand and master one-to-many selling, it changes everything. Like, look at this, okay? Again, 9,000 people in the room. I had a 90-minute presentation. If you add up that time, right, it's 810,000 minutes. If I was to have that 90-minute presentation with one prospect and the next and the next and the next, and if I lined them up in a room, guess how many years it would take me to have that many presentations? It would take me, if I was working a 40-hour week, it would take 6.49 years to do all those presentations, okay? Like it's crazy to work 40 hours a week for 6.5 years. That's what it would take me to get the same equivalent of me doing one 90-minute presentation when going one-to-many, okay? So one-to-many is like the key to understand. If you want to sell a lot of stuff, it's shifting from one-on-one to one-to-many because now it leverages your time, leverages your effort, all that kind of stuff, okay? And so, there's another, I was interviewing Myron. How do you guys know Myron Golden? Myron's one of the coolest guys. I was talking to him. I actually did a podcast interview with him and I was asking him about this because he speaks similar to me, speaks one-to-many. And we're talking about like the difference between like, you know, like getting rich quick and getting rich slow and how much money it's worth and all kinds of stuff. And so there's like a 20-second clip from this presentation with Myron that was so powerful. I want to share with you guys because if you understand this, it'll unlock this idea in your head of like, oh my gosh, like I have to understand and master this one-to-many. You guys want to see this real quick? Okay, this is like a 30-second clip. Check this out.
But we talk about the difference of getting rich quick and getting rich slow.
Right. So it starts with the question. If you make $1 million, are you rich? And the people who are watching on YouTube right now, you can just answer that question in the chat, like in the comments. If you make $1 million, are you rich? That's a good question. And some people would say yes, other people would say no. I would say it depends. How long did it take you to make it? Because if you make $25,000 a year, and you work for 40 years, you've made $1 million. Are you rich? No. What if you make the same $1 million in 1 year? Yes, but it's the same amount of money. So it's not the amount of money that makes you rich or poor. It's how fast or slow you make it. Wealth denotes speed. So my philosophy is this: either get rich quick or you'll stay broke for the rest of your life.
Ooh, Myron dropping gold bombs. Is that crazy? Like, oh, anyway, when he said that, I was just like, one of those light bulbs in my head. I was like, that's so cool. So I want to understand that, okay? Face-to-face selling is good. It takes skill set. One-to-many is way better, right? Because there's no limit, like depending how big the audience is. So it takes your skill set plus an audience. But there's a third level that's actually better than both of these. You guys want to know what that one is? Okay, so face-to-face selling, one-to-many selling. The last one is sales funnels, which takes your skill plus an audience, but now it's automation, where you don't have to be the one doing the sales every single time over and over and over and over again. And that is the secret of what sales funnels are and why they're so powerful, why I'm so obsessed with them, why for the last 20 years of my life, I've been talking about it, sharing this with people, like trying to like run to everyone's house, like, do you understand what sales funnels, all this will change your life? And it took me a decade before people even cared. And the last 10 years, I've been sharing it, like screaming it from the rooftops because I love this stuff. I'm so passionate because sales funnels will literally change your life faster than anything else that I know, which is why I'm so passionate about this, okay? So sales funnels takes your skill and your audience, but adds an automation so it pulls you out of the equation, okay? So check this out. Like, obviously speaking at 10X with in front of 9,000 people is insane. It's like one of the coolest things in the world. But do you want to know what's even more insane? Is last month for a webinar just like this, I had 30,983 people registered for a webinar and I wasn't there. Okay, this webinar today, now obviously I'm here live with you guys right now, but this webinar had over 10,000 people registered. That's the equivalent of being here in front of 9,000 people, right? What's cool is like after I get set up and it's running, like right now I'm doing this webinar live with you guys, eventually I will set up as an evergreen webinar. I will step back and I will drive 20, 40, 50,000 people a month through this funnel. And every single month, people are gonna be seeing this presentation, signing up and buying, even though I'm not there. That's even better. Like I would love if I could speak on a stage in front of 9,000 people every day, that'd be amazing. That's rare. It's not gonna happen for almost anybody, right? But it's even better, it can happen, that can happen for everybody, is you create a sales funnel, you make your presentation, you set it up, you start driving traffic, and every month you have 9,000 people watch it, just like I had at 10X. Does that make sense, you guys? Are you guys getting this? You getting what you picking up I'm laying down? Or make sure this is making sense for you guys? Yes, this is why sales funnel is so cool. I was like, that's so cool, Russ. You spoke Grant Cardone, set a world record, made a ton of money. I'm like, that was really cool. The next month I made more from the webinar that people were just going through. I wasn't even there. We bought ads on Facebook, they showed up at the webinar, they bought the product, and that was it. Like that was way better, way less stressful. I didn't have to get all dressed up nice. I didn't have to walk on stage, have my heart beat a million miles a minute, freaking out. Like I just got to go and like set the sales funnel, walk away and just let it do its thing. Like that's the power, guys. That's how this will change. Like the third level of selling will change everything for you. Okay. So again, there's one time when I had 60 full-time salespeople on the phones, like selling things like crazy, right? I replaced 60 full-time salespeople with one funnel. Okay. It's funny. I had a chance to get interviewed by Ty Lopez. I was at the Ty Mansion back in the day and we were growing ClickFunnels and he did a 4-hour interview with me like at 2 a.m. It was really weird. If you know Ty Lopez, it's always weird. We showed up at this mansion like at 4 a.m. Like, he wanted to do a podcast. I'm like, sure. And he set up these like polls and there were like 20 phones, like Snapchat, Instagram, like all these different phones. They click record and we talked for like 4 hours. And one of the first questions he asked me, which was fascinating. He's like, all right, Russell, so ClickFunnels are like the fastest growing companies of all time. Like how many salespeople work on your sales team? And I laughed. I was like, there's only one. It's me. Like I created a presentation to sell it and I put it in a funnel and then I just let the funnel sell it. It's really easy. I don't have to manage 60 full-time crazy salespeople who are like, and I'm a salesperson. I love salespeople, but you got to admit, salespeople are the most high maintenance people on the planet, right? And all my salespeople, you know who you are, right? When you're good, the better you are, the more high maintenance you are. And I don't want to manage 60 alpha males in a room closing sales all day because it gets stressful and anxiety and all sorts of stuff. I'd rather have one presentation. I put up there, create a funnel, and it's doing one-to-many selling for me day in and day out, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What's cool about this is the fact that there's going to be a day in the future when I die, and my funnels will continue to sell for me while I'm gone, paying for my kids' kids, and their kids, right? Like that's the power when you understand these funnels, you guys, is that like it replaces you. It's the same one-to-many selling without you having to do the actual work every single time. You create it once, put it out there, and then you're done. Okay, that's the power. All right. Face-to-face selling. Jamie Cross, I told you guys about her earlier. She was doing farmers markets, selling people one-on-one. She heard about funnels. Boom. She took her presentation that she'd mastered one-on-one, recorded it, put it inside of a funnel. In fact, this is the pages of her funnel if you want to see what it looks like. Boom. And then from that, within 8 months, boom, was on stage getting 2 Comic Club award. Crazy, right? It would have taken her years at a farmer's market to get to a 2 Comic Club award, right? Took her same presentation, plugged in a funnel, took a nap, hung out with her family, whatever it was, started driving traffic to it, and boom, 2 Comic Club award. That's the power, you guys. Okay. You can use sales funnels to literally sell anything. Okay. You can sell books, info products. Okay. If you're a coach, you can you can use funnels to sell coaches or courses, coaching, consulting, mastermind groups. Okay. If you're e-commerce, you can use funnels to sell physical e-commerce products as well. Okay. You can use sales funnels to sell anything. You just have to understand like, what am I selling? And then create a funnel that matches it. And that's the big secret. Are you guys getting this? You guys fired up. You're like, funnels are the greatest. I love these things. Okay. This is why I can't that's why I went up for 3 hours last night, guys. I'm so excited to share this. Like when I literally was praying before this. I'm like, people understood this. Like this will change your life. Like, and I was like praying for like the ability to convince you guys, help you understand and persuade you or whatever that is to believe that this will change your life. Because I know it will. Like I've seen happen for so many people, right? My only job here is I told people like my head job at ClickFunnels is to be the head cheerleader. Because I know it can work for you. I got you to believe it'll work for you. And that's it. If you believe it'll work for you, it will. Right? The hardest thing for me to do is get you to believe that you can actually, people are always like, oh, well, Russell did it. Oh, and Jamie did it. Oh, and so-and-so did it. But like, I don't know about me. It's like, you guys, I'm not that smart. Okay. Jamie's amazing, but like all of us, like all the successors I'm going to show you, like they're people just like you who just follow the process. Okay. I understand that. Okay. So again, 3 levels of selling: face-to-face selling, right? Very good. Very important. You can make a lot of money, but you get capped out. Number 2 is one-to-many selling. Ceiling pops off, but it still requires your time all the time to do the presentations. And then the best form of selling of all time, sales funnels, where again, you create the presentation, you step back and let the whole thing ride and sell for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you were there or not. Okay. So sales funnels are the key. All right. For real quick, those who know about sales funnels, the goal of a sales funnel is like, think about this. On the internet, there's tons of traffic, right? In fact, if you grab your phones, like there's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, like there's a million places that traffic is coming, right? So the job of funnels is like take all this traffic up here and then to funnel people to you to give you money to buy your product or service. Like that's all that a funnel, that's all that a funnel is. A lot of times people are like, I don't know what a funnel is. I'm like, have you ever been on Instagram, you're swiping, you see an ad and you click on it and it takes you to a page and asks you for their email address? Like, yeah, I'm like, that's a funnel. They're like, oh, I see those all the time. Like, exactly. It's kind of crazy. We were doing a test just like a year ago. We're scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and he's clicking on ads like crazy. And it was like 9 out of 10 ads we clicked on went to an actual ClickFunnels page. It was crazy. Like we've taken over the market, taken over the world. Like, there's ads and there's ClickFunnels. Like those are the 2 things to be successful. And so like I'm going to talk a little bit about funnel hacking. Like when you guys start clicking ads, start paying attention, like, oh my gosh, like I'm at a funnel. This is probably ClickFunnels. Like check out this process. This is probably ClickFunnels, which is really kind of fun to see. Okay. So that's what a sales funnel is. Okay, before we get started, because the next question is, okay, I want to build a funnel, Russell. Let's have some fun. I'm walking us through a very step-by-step process to be successful, okay? Now, before you get started building your funnel, this is the step that most people miss. You've got to do your homework, okay? Now, to really drive this point down, I got Gary Vee here to give you guys a quick 30-second message to help make sure you understand exactly why you need to do your homework first. So here we go. Gary Vee, take it away.
If I'm marketing, I'm in business, and if I don't understand the market, if I don't deeply understand the competitive landscape, the supply and demand chain, what I'm going to do, the marketing opportunities, the white space that I love to play in so much, then I'm going to lose. I mean, so many of you starting t-shirt companies without doing a hardcore audit of the 50, 100 t-shirt companies in the market, and that's why so many people lose. They confuse enthusiasm or hobby for business skills, and so before you do anything, before you jump into anything, do your damn homework.
All right, I love that. So the question is like, how do you do your homework in this funnel world, okay? So a little while ago, I started a green dream company. Now, what I didn't do is like, I'm starting a green dream company and start putting up a website like most people do. It's like, no. What Gary Vee say? Do your homework, right? So I'm like, I'm doing my homework first. So first thing I did, instead of like just going and starting a new green dream company, I said, okay, let me do my homework. And I learned this process from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is one of my favorite people in the world. I've been blessed to be his friend now for almost 15 years. And Tony has this quote. Okay, it's really cool. He says, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who've already succeeded, right? So I'm starting this green dream company. I'm like, okay, Tony Robbins said, if I want to be successful, I got to model people who are already successful, right? You think about this is true in any area of your life. In athletics, when I was growing up, I was a wrestler, and I was not a very good wrestler. I remember going to wrestling practice, trying to learn, and I found that there's a guy on my team who was a 3-time state champ. And so I would just watch him, look what he was doing. My dad would film him. We'd look, hey, this guy is being successful. Let's model him. So like we'd watch film of him doing it. My dad and I would go practice over and over and over again. And in a very short period of time, went from being like a very bad wrestler to becoming state champ my junior year, taking second place in the country my senior year, and going all the way to college, right? And it was all about like finding someone who's successful and modeling them. Same thing is true in my business. When I got into business, I didn't have a business degree. Like I got to see in my marketing class, I got online. I was like, I got to figure this online business out. I feel like there's something here, right? So I got online to try to start this online business. And the same thing, I started looking at who's successful. I started looking at people who were doing successful, and then I modeled them. And that was the key. I went from not having a business, getting a C in my marketing class within a year of graduation, had sold over $1 million in my own products and services from my basement. Okay. Like it all comes down to like finding someone successful and modeling them. Okay. So again, if I'm starting a green dream company, the first question is like, who can I model? Okay. And again, what most people do when I talk about modeling, they're like, well, I can figure it out. Like I've been doing this long enough, and they get arrogant a little bit. And so I wanted to share one other quote that I think is powerful. Okay, and this is the quote. It says, you can always tell who the pioneers are because they have arrows in their back and they're laying face down in the dirt. Okay, you don't want to be the first one trying to figure something out. Okay, most entrepreneurs either run out of time or money before they get to the finish line. Okay, they have good intentions, they're excited about the product, but they run out of time or money before they get there because they're just guessing and trying to figure out the best way, and hopefully it'll work, right? Instead, you got to be very smart and very strategic and figure out what is going to work. Like what's going to give my best chance of success the very first time, okay? And this is where funnel hacking comes in. So this is what funnel hacking is. So I'm launching my green dream company. Step number 1 was do my homework, right? Gary Vee told me, do my homework. So I went and I found every other green dream company on the planet. And I set up, this is called a Trello board. I set up a Trello board and I went to every single one and I did what all good entrepreneurs have to become good at doing. I pulled my wallet out of my pocket, pulled my credit card out, and I bought their product. I want to see what the funnel actually looks like. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, right? So I funnel hacked this green dream company and this one, and then this one, and then this one. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't go and then just copy one of them, right? Because that's illegal, it's unethical, it's not funnel hacking, that's stealing. What funnel hacking is to take multiple different ideas from that, right? I get ideas from that, I spin it with my own, and I create my own type thing. So I looked at all of the sales funnels for all the green dream companies. I'm like, oh, what are the commonalities? What's working? What's not working? Like, what are they saying? Like, how do they position themselves? Like, this is my research, my homework to understand it, right? That's step number 1. Okay. Again, come back to the rules of funnel hacking. Again, number 1, model, don't copy, never be a knockoff. Number 2, remix at least 3 different influences or 3 different funnels, right? Then I'm adding my own spin, and then thou shalt ClickFunnels. So I go into ClickFunnels now after I have these different variations. And from there, then I basically, what I like to do is I doodle out, like, after I look at all these different ideas, I'm like, okay, all of them are following some kind of structure. This is what they look like. And then from there, I doodle out like, okay, here's what the phone's gonna look like. My homepage, I'm gonna have a headline here, video here, and here's the add to cart button. Then my order form, I'm gonna have it like this. Then upsell number 1 is gonna be this. Then I'm gonna have a downsell, upsell 2. So I kind of doodle out on a whiteboard, like this is what I'm gonna create, right? Or even better yet, there's a really cool tool out there called Giru.com. Giru, you can do the same thing, and you kind of plug it in here. You can put pictures of it. You kind of map out your funnel. And what's cool about Giru is you can like do these like simulated things. Like let's say I spent $1 in ads and then this converted 1%, 2%. What would happen if you click a button and it'll show you like, oh, this Like this funnel will lose money. Oh, this funnel will make money. And you can like do simulations. So Guru is cool. So you can either whiteboard it out, build it in Guru either way. But now it's like, this is what I'm like, now I have the blueprint and this is my business plan that I'm going to go and have success with. You take that and then you go and you actually build inside ClickFunnels. So we took that framework and then we went and we started building page 1, page 2, we built out our own version. Now notice we didn't copy anything, right? I took inspiration from more than 3, like 5 different green drink companies. And from there, I added my own inspiration, my own twist. And from there, we built out a funnel. And that way we built something it was going to be as close to successful the very first time as possible, right? And that's the key. You don't want to be guessing and hoping because you're going to run out of time or money before you ever get to the finish line if you don't follow this process, okay? That's what funnel hacking is, okay? And step number 4, then you drive traffic to the funnel. And if you do it correctly, then guess what happens? Then you make some money and you celebrate. Let's go. How many of you guys can't wait to be able to celebrate? Like you drove traffic to a funnel, made money, we're going to celebrate. Yes, that's the best feeling in the world. You should be celebrating because that's like the most fun part, right? Okay, so that's number 1. Now, sometimes though, you launch it and then guess what doesn't happen? You don't make money, right? Boom, it's like you get knocked down right here by a clever laying with Rocky, right? Now, if you don't make money out of the gate, don't stress unless you use a competitor and you made a really confusing funnel because then you're like, how do I fix it? And I go, I don't know, it could be this or this or this or, oh crap. There's the trap, okay? The people I see who come back to ClickFunnels who are struggling, it's like, I built this funnel with 8,000 different steps because that's what they told me was supposed to be right, and it's not working, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know either. You should literally just delete out, come back to scram number 1. Let's build a simple funnel right out of the gate, and that way we can be successful, right? So what we do instead of having confusing funnels, we have a simple funnel. I look at it, it's okay, here's the 5 pages in the funnel. How did it convert? Okay, this one right now is like, okay, 3% of people hit the landing page, went to the order form. 17% with the order form actually put their credit card in. From there, 20% actually bought upsell number 1. And then 14% upsell 2, and 5% bought upsell number 3. So I see the numbers. I look at that, it's okay, what's broken? Okay, can you guys guess? They look at like, what's broken? Well, I look, okay, these are all different numbers, but oh, the 3%, that's pretty low. That should be way higher, I think. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but 3 seems really, really low. Let me try to fix that. And then you tweak it and try some different things to try to change it, okay? And typically it's not like a whole huge change. It's not like stressful, like, I got to redo everything. It's like the changes usually are pretty simple. In fact, here's a landing page. It was like, here's a webinar that one of our friends, Mike and AJ, Mike Schmidt and AJ Riviera were launching this webinar funnel, and they launched it and it was not doing well, right? And I told them, I'm like, don't change. They're like, we're going to rewrite the webinar and change everything. I'm like, no, just change like just tweak the landing page. The only thing we know is the landing page is not converting correctly, so just make a new version. So we had a new version. We kind of tweaked it, and it looks almost the same, right? If you guys saw these at glance, like that's the same page, Russell. I'm like, no. These pages are very, very different. Like, they look identical. There's no way that one makes more. Like, there's no way that one is like a dud and one is $1 million funnel, right? By looking at it, right? But there is. Check this out. The first headline, right, was very obvious in what they were going to learn on the webinar. So not many people registered and very few people showed up. The second one was we added all this curiosity. So we made the headline more curiosity based. And look at the numbers afterwards. The first one, it was costing $24.85 to get someone to register. And then only 22% of the people actually showed up. But by just changing the headline, nothing else, it went to $5.84 per registrant. Like more people wanted to register, right? And 31% showed up. Like this changed the entire funnel by just tweaking the headline. So you don't have to go and like change the whole thing. Like, oh, it didn't work, I'm starting over. No, it's like, looking, this is only converting 3%. Let's try a different headline and see what happens. You change it and all of a sudden, boom, comes to 41%. Boom, now you got a funnel that's working. Now you can celebrate and have a lot of fun. Okay. That, you guys, is how we play the sales funnel game. And it is so much fun. It is the greatest game you'll ever play in this world. And it's awesome. How many of you guys first off are playing the sales funnel game? If you're playing it, say 1, like drop number 1. If you want to play it, drop number 2. I want to see what my 1s, my 2s. Number 1's like, I am playing this game. I love it, Russell. I'm obsessed like you are. Number 2, like, I want to learn this game because it sounds like so much fun. Oh man, we got 1s and 2s flying. When you have 2,500 people dropping 1s and 2s. All right. Very, very cool. So that is the game we're going to play, you guys. I love, that I play every single day, that I'm so excited to share with you guys. All right. Okay. But to play a game, you got to know the rules. What are the rules again? I'm going to keep dropping this 1,000 times. Everyone's like, Russell says to go steal people's ideas. Like, no. Russell never said that. I don't believe that. I don't do that. Russell says funnel hacking, right? Funnel hacking is what? Model, don't write it in. Model, don't what? Copy. Model, don't copy, right? Never be a knockoff. Number 2, remix at least 3 different influences or funnels. Number 4, adding your own spin, and then thou shalt ClickFunnels. Build inside ClickFunnels, okay? That's the rules of funnel hacking. All right. Now, based on that, you guys understand that. Now you are all funnel hackers. You're officially part of my tribe. You're my people. You understand this concept called funnel hacking. And I need you guys to do me a favor, okay? I know we're virtual. It's kind of weird, but I want you guys all to stand up real quick. Wherever you're at in the world, stand up. I don't care if you're in New Zealand, Switzerland, Singapore, Boise, Idaho, Chicago, wherever you're, stand up, ready to share. I want you to tap yourself on the shoulder, on the chest like this. Everyone tap yourself on the chest and say, I am a funnel hacker. There we go. Okay, I need everybody tap yourself on the chest. Say, I am a funnel hacker. This is an identity I want to give to you, okay? Right now, everyone comes in life with different identities, and sometimes identities that hold you back from being successful, and sometimes identities that propel you towards success, okay? The people in my world that have success, they are very proud of this identity. They are funnel hackers. So if you are a funnel hacker, tap yourself on the chest, say, I am a funnel hacker. There you go, okay? This is an identity, okay? Yes, if you have this identity, like, then you can take on the traits of someone who's a funnel hacker, which is like obsession, it's excitement, like it's fun, it's like the greatest game you will ever play ever. Okay, so I'm a funnel hacker. Like you guys become part of our tribe. Like go all in, come to the big event, like funnel hacking live, come to the big events. Imagine hanging out with 5,000. In fact, I think my next picture. This is the tribe that you are now part of. Okay, this is our last funnel hacking live. We had 5,000 people in this room going crazy, talking about sales funnels for crying out loud. Okay, sales funnels used to be this boring thing until I was like, this is so much fun. Let me explain to people why this is the greatest game ever played. Right? I called them all funnel hackers, and they were all like, we are funnel hackers. Let's go. Okay, so you guys are now funnel hackers. You're part of this tribe, part of this community. Like, let's have some fun building things, right? Creating, putting things out there. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But being a funnel hacker is an identity that will propel you towards success, as opposed to some of these identities like, I'm a newbie. I'm just getting started. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not technical. Indeed, I am is an identity. Okay, all the time be like, oh, I love the idea of funnels, but I'm not technical. I'm like, you just gave yourself identity. I'm not. I am not technical. Like, not technical is the identity you want. That's the worst identity ever. Like, I am shy. I am introverted. Like that's the identity you want to give yourself. I'm introverted too, but I'm trying to change the world. So I got to get over that and say, I am a funnel hacker. What do funnel hackers do? Whatever is necessary to be able to change the lives of the people that they've been called to serve. Okay. So this is an identity you guys need to have and you need to embrace and take on yourself. Because if you have this, it'll break, like you will become something, you'll become someone that you didn't even like realize. Like when I look at myself 20 years ago, I'm like, man, like 20 years ago, Russell, I'm not doing this stuff. Because I'm a funnel hacker, I'm able to do this. Right? You're plugging into a community and a tribe of people who are trying to change the world, and you guys are here to be part of it. All right. Okay, we got funnel hackers here. I'm pumped, you guys. Thank you for being part of our movement. I can't wait. Hopefully, you guys can come to our next events and be in the room where it happens because it's pretty magical. All right. Question number one is people always ask me, where do I find the best funnels to funnel hack? Okay, this is how it works. You need to start building your own funnel swipe file. Okay, what is a funnel swipe file? Every time I buy, like I go buy something, I buy it slowly. Okay, you guys are now students of the game. Okay, you're not someone who's like. You know, the whole matrix, like red pill, blue pill. Like you guys are literally like, you're taking the pill, like you're coming outside. Whenever you buy anything on the internet now, you need to stop and buy it slowly. Okay. Because you were funnel hacking every single thing you were doing, looking at what are they doing? Like, what was the landing page? What was the upsell? What was the downside? Like slowly buy. And I take screenshots of everything I buy. Okay. You can ask anyone on my team. You can ask my wife. Like I literally, I won't buy things on my phone because I'll like email it to myself. I go home and I take screenshots every page 1, page 2, page 3. And you start building out your very own funnel swipe file. This is the place to swipe to have ideas of what you need to create. Okay. And that's how it works. So like, here's like, for example, if you were funnel hacking me, like here's a swipe file. If you want to sell information products, here's my book funnel. It works really, really good. Okay. How many of you guys are selling coaching? You want to sell coaching? If you do, this is my coaching. It could be a life coach, a health coach, a fitness coach, whatever. Like this is my coaching funnel. Okay. It's very simple. It's a 3-page funnel. This is my coaching and consulting funnel. Right. And I use the same funnel to sell people our certification program, my 2 Complex coaching program, and my inner circle program. Okay. Everyone from $10,000 up to $250,000 all goes to that one funnel. So if you want to sell coaching and consulting, you should funnel hack one of my funnels. Like, oh, this is so cool. Now I know exactly what Russell's doing. I can model it for my business. Okay. E-commerce. Okay. I'm not a big e-commerce guy, but this is Trey Llewellyn, who's the man. And I have every one of his funnels I've ever seen. Like I've all funnel hacked in there because they're amazing. This one right here is the fastest growing funnel inside of ClickFunnels in the first like 3 months after he launched this funnel and it blew up. It was crazy. Okay. So e-commerce funnels, network marketing. Like if I was getting network marketing, I'd be like, who's got network marketing funnels? Steve Larson's got a really cool network marketing funnel. He uses this to build huge downlines in multiple different companies at the same time. Real business. This is Anissa Holmes. When I finish, she's a dentist. I funnel hack all the dentist ones, all the chiropractor ones. Cause like sometimes I have clients who are like, I'm in this market. Like what kind of funnel should I do? I'm like, oh, here's one that I would use if I was you. Cause this is what Anissa's using in hers. So I'm funnel hacking as many as I possibly can. Okay. So no matter what business you're in, there's a funnel for that. You said go and find it and then look at what people are actually doing. Okay. And again, I spend over $10,000 per month funnel hacking just so I can get the ideas like what's working today, what's the things that are working in today's market. I always want to see exactly what's working in real time. So I spend $10,000 a month funnel hacking. And I go through like, just like this one here, I buy the products, take screenshots, lay them out so I can see everything's happening. Okay. Do you guys want to actually see my funnel swipe file? If you want, I can jump here. I can jump out of my slides. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. So this is, boom, here's my funnel swipe file. I put them in categories. So like left-hand side here, this is like all the lead. So if how many of you guys want leads for your business? Here's all my swipe files, all my favorite lead funnels, right? It's cool. Like there's Tim Ferriss's, there's David D'Angelo's, there's mine, there's digital marketers, like there's Lady Boss, like every market I find these from, like I funnel hack that I take screenshots every single page, right? It's not just, it's like the page plus upsells and downsells. Survey funnels are really powerful. So I have screenshots of all my favorite survey funnels. Okay. If you're in summits, here's all my favorite summit funnels. If you're selling physical products, here's all my favorite physical product funnels down here. And literally, if you click on these, it's like it's kind of cool. You come right here and it's like, okay, here's page number 1, what it looks like. So you see that, right? Here's what page number 2 looks like. Oh, you can see that. And like from here, like I look at swipe file, I'm like, oh my gosh, look how I added this thing up top. Like I should add a little thing of that above my order form. Oh, look how we did like highlighted one of the options. Like I want to add that to mine. And so I'm doing this to get ideas and inspiration, right? And then here's upsell number 1, what it looked like. Oh, it's so cool. And then here's upsell number 2, what it looks like. So if I'm selling physical products, I just look at, all I do is I come in here and I open up my e-com funnels, and I go through, I look at 4, 5, 6 of them and get ideas. And then from there, I take the inspiration to build my own. Okay. If I'm selling the book, physical book, PDF book, here's all the book funnels, right? Like there's Ryan the Vest, there's Todd Brown's, there's Frank Kern's, like everybody's book funnels here. Challenges, here's everyone's challenge funnels. Here's everyone's membership site funnels. I got tons, but this is all I do. I just take screenshots of everything I buy. Here's all the webinar funnel or the presentation funnels, webinar funnels, product launch funnels, high ticket phone funnels. So like, that's what my swipe file looks like. Okay. So for you guys, like what I would highly recommend doing is like getting a spot where you start actually funnel hacking stuff and taking screenshots every single page so you can start building out your own funnel swipe file. And that way, when you're going through, I need an idea for a funnel, you can go do that. Okay. You can look at 3 or 4 ideas and from there get inspiration to go build your own funnel. Does that make sense? Are you guys getting this? Okay, cool. Once again, though, when you get your swipe file, you are not copying. Okay. Never be a knockoff. No one likes a knockoff. Okay. Remix at least 3 different influences, ideas, add your own spin, and then thou shalt ClickFunnels. Building ClickFunnels, and that's how you have success online. Okay. Now again, I told you guys this quote from Tony, right? If you want to achieve success, all you gotta do is find a way to model those who've already succeeded. Now, Tony's one of the best people who like practices what he preaches I've ever met in my entire life. So when Tony's launched his new book called Money to Master the Game, this a few years ago, I had a chance to get on the phone with him and like, hey, Tony, before you launch your book funnel, I love book funnels. I got a swipe file of like 1,000 different book funnels. Let me show you which ones we are. So we looked at them all, figured it out. And then based on that, we went and we launched Tony's book funnel. So here's an example of like the swipe file from my book funnel. So I took that swipe file, okay? Then I went and I actually like whiteboarded out, like here's the pages. So there's gonna be book funnel, order form bump, upsell 1, upsell 2, thank you page. So I mapped that out. I showed Tony, this is what we're trying to create. So we went back with him. So, okay, here's the book funnel. We built in ClickFunnels and boom, there's this funnel. And then we were able to launch that when he launched the book funnel, right? So that's how we find the funnels that work. Cool. All right, question number 2. This is awesome, Russell, but I don't know how to build a funnel and I'm not technical. First step is you said I am. There's I am statement right there. I am not technical. So first off, delete that from your brain. You are technical, as technical as you need to be successful with ClickFunnels, okay? Again, be very careful and say I am anything, okay? I am very resourceful. Therefore, I will figure it out because I have a mission. I'm going to change the world. That's how we should be rephrasing these things, okay? The question number 2 is like, what if I don't know how to build a funnel? Cool. So this is how you build a funnel. You take this doodle that you kind of structured, right? So you take the doodle. And then what we used to do back in the day is I had to hire designers and webmasters and programmers and analytics people. And it was expensive and took a long time. Okay, but today there's a new way and a better way, and it's using a tool that I think you guys have probably heard of before. I probably talked about a lot. There's this glowing logo of it back here. It's called ClickFunnels. And we literally built this company a decade ago for this one purpose and one purpose only, is to build funnels that convert for you. Simple sales funnels that will convert. Okay, and this is a really quick video I want you to see. This is from Garrett J. White. He's one of our very first clients coming to ClickFunnels, had a ton of success, and I want you to hear in his own words because obviously I'm like ClickFunnels is the greatest thing in the world, but I can say it. I'm going to say it because it's my company, but there are thousands of other people who say the same thing. And this is one from Garrett J. White that was really, really powerful. I want to share with you guys to understand why ClickFunnels is the tool you want to be using inside your business.
Hello, my name is Garrett J. White, the Master Coach Mentor and founder of Wake Up Warrior Academy. And I will tell you this right now. We have tested with platforms. We have tested everything. I have attempted for the past 6 years to use every available software tool I could find that made it simpler for me to share my message. And it started with WordPress, and then it went plugins, and then Optimized Press, and then we went to Kajabi, and then we went to Lead Pages. And these are all wonderful. Know the owners of these guys are fantastic. The software tools were amazing. When ClickFunnels came out, I was like, dude, I cannot handle another software tool. I don't give a shit. We're just going to manage our stuff between Lead Pages and Kajabi. And then my friend said, just test it. Just try it out. And I went to ClickFunnels, and no bullshit. Like every software increment over the last 5 years has been not a quantum shift in what you can do with the tool to get your message out to the marketplace. They've been incremental. So like there's been a move from Kajabi to Lead Pages or from Optimized Press to Kajabi, and they were these segmented steps that had slight improvements. that made it easier. ClickFunnels, though, came out of nowhere. They took the marketplace by storm, just like Apple did when they first launched the iPhone. It was not a linear move anymore. It was a quantum move in improvement that'll open up a gap to allow people just like you watching this, people just like you and me, who are not technically savvy. We weren't born in the matrix, and we didn't have a chip implanted in our heads. We're not engineers or computer science majors, and we don't understand that stuff inherently. ClickFunnels gave you, my friend, an opportunity to cut and decrease the time of stress and anxiety and suffering behind a keyboard. Trust me, the days you want to just pound vodka and throw your Mac out the window because you can't figure shit out, ClickFunnels has brought it to a place that it is a quantum leap in opportunity, which allows you, just like the iPhone, to not only look smarter, but to feel smarter, and ultimately to only deal with the stuff that matters, which is getting your message about your product and your program and service out to the marketplace.
How many of you guys think that ClickFunnels has the most amazing customer support?
If you're spending all the time in suicide watch and having to check yourself into a hospital and honestly trying to deal with everything else that's come out before it. So I not only fully endorse ClickFunnels, it's the only software tool that we use when it comes to our funnels online across all 4 of my businesses. We're not going anywhere else. Love Russell, love this event. This event married up to that software tool. You are a dumbass if you don't come, and that's okay. There's plenty of dumbasses on the planet. Just don't let it be you.
All right. I get fired up every time I watch that from Garrett. Hopefully you guys well. It's awesome. Okay. So ClickFunnels is the tool that we use for all this stuff. So again, with Tony Robbins, I was helping him build his book funnel. I was like, Tony, this is the structure we need to do. And Tony is like the busiest person on this planet I've ever met. And he's like, well, I don't have time to build the funnel. I'm like, I get it. I'm going to build the funnel for you, but I need you to actually record the videos to sell the book. And so we set up a time for me to film. We flew to Vegas, set up a hotel room, and we got Tony actually making videos of him pitching his books for his book, his upsell, his downsell, everything. We filmed those less than an hour. He took off. We took the videos, and from there, we plugged them in YouTube, video 1, video 2, video 3. We took those videos from YouTube, and then we plugged them into Tony Robbins' ClickFunnels account and got the book funnel done and launched and live in like an hour. Actually, it was way less than that. After the videos took the longest part, and we put it all together, plugged it in, and it was done. Okay. So I actually want to show you guys really quick. A lot of people, how many of you have used ClickFunnels in the past? Like, oh, this is awesome. I know exactly how to use it. And how many of you guys are like, I've never used it before. It scares me to death to even think about it. Okay. Number 1 is like, I've used it before. Number 2 is I'm scared to death. 1s and 2s. I've used it before. I'm scared to death. I've used it before. I'm scared to death. All right. We got 1s and 2s, all over the place. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys, this is like a 5-minute demo. I'm going to show you exactly how we built Tony Robbins funnel inside of ClickFunnels in 5 minutes, just so you see like, oh, this is actually not very scary. Okay. I know the first time I get some of these ClickFunnels, they're so scared. We did it with Grant Cardone. He wanted me to build a funnel for him on his plane. So we went on his plane and we flew up there and the guy's like, hey, build a funnel. I'm like, no. I don't know how to build. I already do this. It's your turn, Grant, to learn. I made him actually build a funnel. And that's like 5 minutes. He's like, oh, this is actually really simple. I'm like, exactly. So I want to show this so you could get that same aha of like, oh, I could actually do this. Okay. That's I'm going to show you guys this really quick. It's a 5-minute demo of me building out Tony Robbins funnel inside of his ClickFunnels account. So here we go. Okay, so here I am inside of ClickFunnels. I'm so excited to show you guys exactly how it works, how simple and easy it is for people like me and you to actually build our own sales funnels here inside of ClickFunnels. Now, for this example, I'm actually going to build out Tony Robbins' sales funnel for his book, Money Master the Game. Now, here on the left-hand side, I actually have YouTube open up, so you can see, basically, I recorded these videos of Tony, and we upload them to YouTube. So it's nothing fancy. We just took them, uploaded them to YouTube, and all 4 videos to upsell his book, The Ultimate Edge, the Love and Relationships program, and also his coaching program are now here inside of YouTube. Now over here on the right hand side, this is actually inside of ClickFunnels. Now if you look here on the left hand side, these are each of the pages inside of Tony's funnel. This is the first page, which is going to be selling Money Master the Game. This then is the upsell page, selling the Ultimate Edge. This is the second upsell page, selling the Ultimate Relationship. And then this is the last page where we're actually going to be selling his high-end coaching program. Now if we had these out of order, the nicest thing about ClickFunnels is you can grab it and you can literally drag and drop and just move things around that fast. And that fast, the entire funnel is updated and all the internal linking will instantly work. So you don't have to have any tech people. There's no complication. You just grab, drag and drop, move things around, and that quick everything's updated. Now for this example, I'm just going to come up here to the Money the Master of the Game page. I'm going to come down here to the edit page. I click on that button and it's going to take me inside the ClickFunnels editor. This is the part I'm most excited to show you about because this is what makes ClickFunnels so powerful. The fact that I don't have to have a programmer or technical person to do this. I can literally do this. Now I come up here and the first thing I do is I can edit the title. So this is very simple.
Free copy now. What makes ClickFunnels different than any other page editor in the world is that literally if I want to move something, I can click on it, I can drag and I can drop it, and that fast it moves. Isn't that awesome? Now, not only can I move things around, the second thing I do is every time I click on something, there's a little plus button. If I click on that, ClickFunnels opens up a whole bunch of different elements I can put in here. I can put in new headlines, images, all sorts of different things right here. I can put in audio players, sign-up forms, countdown clocks, icons, dividers, pricing tables, social sharing, like all these different elements you can literally add just by clicking on a button. So right here, for example, I'm going to add a progress bar. I click on progress bar, and that fast adds a progress bar here inside of ClickFunnels. Now, if I want it, if I don't like it here, I can go and I can drag and I can drop it. I can move it over here. If I want to edit, I click right here on the little gear icon, and it gives me a bunch of cool things I can do to edit. Like, for example, I can change the color if I want. I can change the width. Let's say I want it to be at 30%, or no, I actually want it to be 90%. But just simple, like, anybody can do this. You literally just pushing some buttons, dragging and dropping and moving things around. Next thing I'm going to show you, I can click right here. I can add a countdown clock if I wanted, and that quick I can throw a countdown clock. Now I just add this countdown clock, but as you can see, it's kind of dark, it's black, so I'm gonna click right here and click on themes, and there's a whole bunch of different designs I can make for my countdown clock. So I'm gonna scroll down to one that I like. I click a button, and boom, that fast we now have a countdown clock. And again, if I don't like it here, I can go and I can drag it, I can move it over here if I want, or if I just decide I don't like countdown clock, I can delete that as well. And that's how simple it is to build anything you want here inside of ClickFunnels. Now for this example, I'm going to come back here. This is the video that we made with Tony to be able to sell this product. So I'm going to come up here to the URL, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to click here on the video, I come over here, and I delete the video that's already in there. I'm going to just paste that video link right here, and I'm going to click on the save button. Now when I do that, check this out. I'm going to preview the page, and when I do, you are going to see Tony Robbins selling Tony's product.
Hi, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I'm here today to offer you a unique opportunity, and that is...
Isn't that awesome? That quick, I have an amazing page of Tony Robbins selling his actual product. Now if I come back here again, if I want, I can add a picture of the book. If I click on the plus button right here, I click on image, which adds a little image here. Then I can click on the gear, and I can upload an image. So I'm going to go right here, and I found a picture of Tony Robbins' book cover. I click on that right here. It uploads the image almost instantly. And there you go. Now I got a picture of Tony's book right there on the page. And if I come down here, let's say in the template I don't like something, I can move things around. I can grab Carl icon. I can move him above Ray Dalio. Or if I decide, no, I want Carl on the bottom, I can drag and drop, move things around. But that's simple, you guys. And there's no way to mess these pages up. That's the best part. You don't have to have a programmer or designer to move things or ask them to do things. You can come in here and just very quickly and very easily make pages that are proven to convert. Then I can save the button right here. If I want, I can check out, see what it's going to look like when somebody's on their phone, and I can see this is what it's going to look like mobily. And if I want, I can hide certain things. Let's say on mobile, I don't want to show this picture right here. I click on settings, I can click on desktop only, and it disappears now on mobile, and it only shows up on the desktop. So it's really simple to make this look exactly how you want it to look on your phone as well as on the desktop. Okay, now I'm going to exit this page here. Now the very first page here inside the funnel is done. Now how long did it take me? 3 or 4 minutes of literally dragging and dropping and copying and pasting. That's all it takes to make amazing pages here inside of ClickFunnels. Now the first page is done, I'm going to move on to the second page. Second page is the ultimate edge. Now on this page, what's amazing is I'm going to actually do what we call a one-click upsell. So I'm going to edit this page right here. And the product people are buying are the ultimate edge. So I'm going to come right here, I'm actually going to click over here, and I'm going to grab this second video. This is a video of Tony upselling the ultimate edge. I click right here, I delete the old video, I'm going to paste the new video in. If I want, I can go and I can click right here and I can add an image of the actual product to make it look really, really cool. So I click on the image, I'm going to upload an image, upload the picture of the ultimate edge, and in a few seconds that will be uploaded to ClickFunnels. And that quick, we got the picture of the product. Now I want to actually have the video of Tony up top because he is such a good salesperson. I want to make sure it's the first thing they see. I can drag and drop it wherever I want it to be. The headline's kind of big, so if I want, I can just shrink it down as well. Now I save the page. I click on preview.
Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time to fill this out. And this book is on its way.
And there you go. Now there's Tony talking about his book and pitching the Ultimate Edge upsell. And the coolest thing is when somebody comes and they order this, they just have to click on upgrade my order now. And because they put in their credit card back here on page number 1, they don't have to put their credit card in again. This is what we call a one-click upsell. I click on that button and instantly their credit card is charged. And that is one of the secrets behind why funnels are so amazing. Now I'm not going to go through and edit every single one of these pages with you, but you can see how simple and how easy it is. I just go click on the page, I change the text, I move things around, I copy and paste, I add my videos, add my images, and that fast, these pages become your pages that are customized and designed to actually sell your products and your services. And that's how simple and how easy it is to use ClickFunnels.
All right, so you guys see exactly how we do this, how this game is played. So ClickFunnels is simple, it's easy, and it's the tool that all us funnel hackers use to build out funnels. Okay, so Tony Robbins funnel again is very simple. Get my slides working again here. Very simple 3-page funnel. He took this book and became a multiple-time New York Times bestseller. Obviously, Tony's selling he's on TV and Today's Show and Amazon, everything, but a lot of traffickers came through these funnels as well, which is really powerful. Okay, so how many of you guys have seen that as like, oh my gosh, ClickFunnels is amazing. I get this. Okay, I saw a lot of comments I was reading through, and some people were like, I tried it when 2.0 first came out. I didn't understand it. Now it looks simpler. Like, yeah, like if you guys come back and try it out, the editor is insane. It is the best editor on the planet. Like we can do flex containers now. We can do more. Like it's 1,000 times better than the next best thing out there. The funnel builders and there's so many cool things. If you haven't used it recently, please come and check it out. It is something that'll, I'm very, very proud of. It's come a long way and it is insane. It's by far the best out there on the market by far. Okay. All right. So last question, and then I'm going to jump into a couple other cool things. Last question people ask is like, how do I get traffic for free or close to free? So I'm gonna teach you guys a really cool way to get traffic into your funnels. You guys cool with like, just really quick, maybe 5 minutes showing it, like one of my favorite ways to get traffic. This will make it so much easier for you guys. Okay. First thing you have to understand is like, how does Hollywood get traffic to a new movie, right? New movie's coming out and they got to get people to know about it. What do they do? What's the big secret? Okay. I'm always looking at how my funnel hacking people are successful. So I'm funnel hacking. What does Hollywood do when a new movie comes out, right? First thing they do is they take these people and they go like all the actors on the movie. And what do? They go on Jimmy Kimmel and then they go on GMA and then they go on the late night show and they go on these media tours, right? So like when Avengers Endgame came out, all the actors went to every single show promoting the show, and then opening night they open the show and boom, like so record selling tickets to the movie theater, right? But they're using media out there to get the message out about what they're doing, right? So I was looking at it, I'm like, well, how does that work for people like me, for funnel hackers like me? Like I'm probably not going to get on Jimmy Kimmel or GMA or Late Show. Maybe I can, but likely I'm probably not going to get on those. How can I use this model or this idea to get traffic for all my funnels? And also I had the light bulb idea. So check this out. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay. Step number 1 is get your phone. You guys all have a phone? If you have a phone, grab your phone. Okay. All right. Now take your phone and there's a little app called Podcast. Okay. Click on Podcast. And what's cool is it's going to take you to the Podcast app. And inside the Podcast app, click on this button right here. It shows you the top shows. Okay. The top shows, you click there and see all button and it pulls up. Here's all of the top shows. So here's the top 200 shows on iTunes right now. Okay. It was interesting. I've had friends who have been on the Today Show and friends who have been on a podcast, and traditionally you get more traffic and more visitors and more people to your funnels from a podcast than you would from like the Today Show, the Tonight Show, like things like that. It's crazy. Right. So I go there and this is going to show me again the top 200 podcasts. But what's even cooler is if I click on all categories and I go in there, it shows me here's all the categories. Okay. So you figure out like what category is your funnel in, right? And you click when you find a category, let's say yours is in kids and family, click on that. And then boom, it shows you here's the top 200 podcasts in kids and family. Okay. So it's crazy. So I'm like, if I have a product, I have a funnel for kids and family. If I just go podcast app, see all categories, kids and family, boom, here's the top 200 podcasts in the world in my specific marketplace. And then all you do is just like you would do if you were doing a media tour for a movie, you just contact all those people like, hey, can I get on your show? I have a really cool topic about blah, blah, blah. And most of these podcasters are looking for people to interview. I probably get 40 to 50 podcast interview requests a day if you like want me on their shows, because like they need content all the time. So if you come to them with like a good story idea, like, hey, I have this funnel over here and I have a really cool story about it, they can get you on, you can get traffic very, very fast for free. Okay. And so we got to start building out as well is what we call a traffic swipe file. Here's all the places on the internet you can start getting traffic at quickly. So the second your funnel is done, it's like, boom, they go drive some traffic to it. Okay. So I've been building my traffic swipe file for a long time. And basically I turn on the traffic from my swipe file and it starts filling my funnels and people start coming into it. Okay. Do you guys want to see my funnel swipe file or my traffic swipe file? Let me pull that up too real quick. Hold on. Kind of fun. Okay, so this is my traffic swipe file. So I'm always adding these boards and I'm finding places. So different columns and different things. Like on the left hand, these different ad companies, right? So I can buy ads on, I can't even pronounce the name, Baidu, this one, ad roll, buy, sell ads, stuff like that. So like, just for example, buy, sell ads. If I click on buy, sell ads right here, it's like, oh, here's the site. You go to the site and then you can go, you can buy ads on that site. Over here, solo ads, tons of different solo ad companies, right? So you can scroll through, there's tons of places. And solo ads are basically someone has a big, huge email list and you can go and you can give them money and they send an email to the entire list selling your product or your service, right? So like selfgrowth.com, for example, I think I pulled it up ahead of time so you can see it. If you have a product that like would sell well to people in the personal development world. Like, check this out. Boom. They have a site right here. You submit your information and then they'll contact you, and then you can buy an ad that goes out to their email list of like 300,000 or 400,000 people, right? So my funnel's done. Come over here. Boom. Traffic's coming in really, really quickly. Let me come back here. Podcasts, like here's all the top 100 podcasts in all categories, and I break down every single category, because even though I'm selling something in business, I can still do that podcast on health and fitness one, or on society and culture and things like that, right? So I pulled the top 200 podcasts in every single category. I'm always checking these, updating them, right? So you go through and then you click on one and say, okay, here's this one, canceled with Tana Montague. So you look right here, it's like, oh, if you want to buy ads on our show, there's email address, pr@studio71.us. So I can buy ads on the show, or if I want to get on the show for free and get interviewed, then there's the website to contact them to actually get on the show and to pitch them a show I did, right? And so for me, it's like, as I'm going around the internet, I'm finding spots I can advertise, like email ads I can advertise, advertising networks, podcasts, YouTube channels. Like, I'm just building this board and I plug them in there, and if I have a new funnel to go live, guess what I do? I log in this swipe file board, like, hey, where can I buy ads? Oh, I can go on this show, and this show, and this show. I can buy ads on this email list. I can go to these networks, and I just start buying ads, and that's how I get traffic coming to my funnels very, very quickly. Okay. So that's what a sales funnel, like that's what a traffic swipe file is. So for all you guys, that's the next step, is like, start building a traffic swipe file. And that way, when your funnel is done, you can go flip a switch, and then boom, traffic will start coming into your funnels. Okay. Because that's all it is like having a product or service to sell, having a funnel to sell that thing for you, and then getting traffic to it. That's the game. It really is that simple. Okay. Everyone else always kind of overcomplicates it. It's like product, funnel to sell the product, traffic. That's the game. And we play it over and over and over again. It's really fun. Okay. All right. So I got a question for you guys. Do you think that if you follow this process we talked about in the last little over an hour, and if you model this concept, you think it would work for you? Okay. So step number one, you decide, like, what kind of funnel do I need? Like, I have a product or service I'm selling, or maybe I got hired from a client to sell their product or service. Like, I decide, like, what's the funnel I need, right? So you go to your funnel swipe file, look through it all, and like, okay, this is the funnel I need, right? You know exactly what it is. Step number one. Step number two then is then you go in your funnel hacks. You look at the three or four funnels that are similar. From there, you get ideas and inspiration. You remix them, you add your own style, and then boom, you create a funnel. Right? The number three then is you build it inside of ClickFunnels. Thou shalt ClickFunnels, right? You build it inside of ClickFunnels. And number four, then you go and get traffic, and you launch it and get traffic to it. Do you think if you follow that 4-step process that you could be successful as well? Okay. It really isn't that hard. Everyone's like, this business online stuff's really hard. I said, no, it's not. You have something to sell, figure out what that is, right? And then boom, figure out what funnel you need, go funnel hack it, find three that are similar, then model your own, build inside of ClickFunnels, drive some traffic. Doesn't work, try it again. Boom, 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 boom. And like, that's the game. We do it over and over and over again. For the last 20 years, this is all I do. This is like day trading or whatever, way more fun, right? And you can control the outcome, and it's so much fun. All right. Okay. And ClickFunnels makes it easy. Back in the day, it would take us about 3 months to build a single funnel. Now we can build a funnel in about a day. And a lot of times, if we do our homework, it can be even faster, like a couple hours. So it's really, really powerful. You guys understand it. Okay. Now, I want you guys to understand, we have a philosophy here at ClickFunnels. We talk about outside of the funnel hacker community all the time. It's called your one funnel away. Okay. You're one funnel away from changing your life. Like, for some of you guys, you're one funnel away from, maybe you have a job that you hate. So you're one funnel away from firing your boss. So you can finally pursue the thing you want to do. Maybe some of you guys, like, you are doing this full time, but it's not like you're trying to make more money so you can become like, you can live healthy, you can live better and better for your family. It's like you're one funnel away from having enough income that, like, you can live comfortably. And some of you guys are living comfortably, be like, I want to change the world. I want to get my message out to more people. So some of you guys, you're one funnel away from more impact and more, like, getting your message out to more people. Okay. This concept of you're one funnel away. I talk about it every single day. All my emails, you probably notice in PS, like, PS, don't forget, you're just one funnel away. You're one funnel away. I want people to remember this concept. Okay. Because I believe that everyone is one funnel away. Now, the reality is, it's probably not gonna be your first funnel, though. I also want to put that out there. I get people giving me hate online. Someone's like, oh, Russell's in one funnel away. I tried a funnel, it didn't work. He's lying. And I'm like, you guys, I didn't say it's the very first funnel. I said there's a funnel. You got to keep trying until you figure it out. In fact, one of my favorite stories, this is Trey Lone right here. And this is, we're like 6 months into ClickFunnels. I met Trey at this event, and I was like, hey, dude, you should try ClickFunnels. It's really fun. You just build a funnel. And it's like, it used to take us like 3 or 4 months with like a team of like 10 people to build a funnel. You can do it yourself now in an hour or two. He's like, all right, I'm in. I'm going to try it. He's like, I'm going to build a funnel every single week until I'm rich. And I was like, okay. Like, I thought it was a good attitude. I'm like, hey, go for it. So he went out there, and then he started building funnels. So his very first funnel, this first funnel he built was these targets where it's like gun targets. So he set this funnel, put it out there, launched it in the world, and guess what happened? Almost nothing. It's like cricket. It's like, oh, crap, didn't work. Now, what he could have done at this point is say, oh, that Rassel Branson's full of crap, and walked away, right? But instead he thought, I'm one funnel away, but I don't know which funnel it's going to be. So I'm going to keep on trying. So then Trey tried another funnel. Next week, he launched a premium wolf gun oil funnel. So he told me, he's like, he went to Walmart and bought some of this stuff, came back and built a funnel to see if it was going to sell. And then if it would work, he'd go figure out how to source it and make it later. So he'd walk to Walmart. So he created the next one, which was the wolf oil funnel. So he put it out there, launched it, guess what happened? Almost nothing. A little more than the last one, but not too much more. They went and did another one and another one. He did these little bracelets, he tried thing after thing after thing. And then on his 11th funnel, 11 funnels he had to create. The 11th funnel was one that hit. Okay. He had these old flashlights that were sitting in a storage unit at his house. He was trying to move. And so he's like, I got to get rid of these flashlights. He's like, throw them in a funnel. We've tried everything else the last 10 weeks, or maybe this one would be the one. So he grabbed this flashlight funnel, threw it online, launched it. And this became the fastest grossing funnel inside of ClickFunnels history. Okay. It's crazy. And this was the funnel. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the pages. That was Trey's flashlight funnel that blew up. And it went from not having a business to very quick winning a 2 Combo Club award, 2 Combo Club X award, and beyond. Like, it's crazy. Okay. So I believe every one of you guys has a one funnel away story, but I don't know which funnel it's going to be. But we got to get you into the game and start trying, start playing this game, start doing it over and over and over again. Right. And that's the game. That's what I want to get through to you guys is like, you're one funnel away. Let's go figure out what funnel that is for you. Just like Trey though. Okay. So you understand that like the most valuable use of your time right now in your company is to focus 100% of your efforts on getting a funnel that works. Like that's it. Like you can go sell one-on-one for a while, make some money. It's okay. One to many. Like when you get a funnel that works, like that's freedom. That's like the key. That's like what you got to be focusing on. Okay. Like if I was you and I was just getting started in this game, I would make this a goal. I'd be sprinting towards as fast as I can. Right. Faster you get there, the better. Like a lot of people do one funnel every like 6 or 7 months. Trey's like one a week until he hits it. And he's like, boom, 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 boom. Got it. Okay. Like make this like the number one priority. If you do that, you pursue it. Like we're here to help you guys on that journey. Okay. Are you guys getting this? It's all making sense to you? My funnel hackers. All right. Very, very cool. So let me ask you a question. We've been going now for 1 hour and 17-ish minutes according to my clock. And I've been trying to cover a lot of stuff, but how many of you guys feel a little bit like this? Okay. I know. I talked really fast. I was trying to slow down, but I had that much I need to jam in. This is the first time I've done this presentation. I had no idea how long we were going to go, if it's going to be 20 minutes or 2 hours. So we got it in an hour 20-ish, which is good. So I apologize if you feel like this, but I wanted to get the stuff to you so you have all the information so you guys know what to do next and be able to make a good decision. Okay. Now, because of that, a lot of times people feel overwhelmed and then they're like, okay, like, what do I do now? Right? How many of you guys like, you went through this, you're like, this is amazing, but I don't really know exactly what to do. Like, I understand like the strategy, what are the tactics for me to actually execute on, right? And so what I wanted to do, I want to get your permission. You guys cool if I spend like 10 minutes or so? I'll create something really special because as much fun as we're having here together, I want to take this conversation on the road so we can actually work with you to implement these things to help you to get your very first funnel done and launched and live. So you guys cool if I spend like 10 minutes walking through a special offer I created to help you to be successful? All right, cool. Thank you. All right. So what we do is create a very special offer to help you have success faster, to take these ideas and to get it out there, okay? And don't forget, because I see a lot of you guys in the message, but Russell, what about the swipe file? Do not worry. I'm going to be giving you guys the PDF link to this huge swipe file here in a few minutes. Let me go through the offer, and then I'll give you the special link. Again, I'm not emailing this, but I'm going to give you, verbally give you a link to download this, and then you'll have it for yourself. And the site here is cool because there's like tons and tons, and there's 74-ish funnels inside of here. You can then take, and then again, as your funnel hacking, okay, let me find a book funnel. Let me find an e-commerce funnel. Let me find a coaching funnel. Like there's so many good, like there's so much gold in here that I'm going to give you guys. But again, I'm going to go through the special offer. And then after that, I will give you guys a link to that. Okay. So here's what you can get when you take advantage of the special offer today. First thing you're going to get is you're going to get 6 months of ClickFunnels Platinum for free. Okay. Because I don't want you guys stressing about monthly fees and all kind of stuff. So when you invest in this, you have a ClickFunnels account for free for the next 6 months, no monthly payments. That way you can start using it and start having success. Okay. That's number one. And what do our platinum members get inside your account? They can create up to 70 funnels, have 100,000 monthly visitors, and a whole bunch more. Okay. And then you're also inside your ClickFunnels account be able to build a whole bunch of types of funnels. Like you can build lead funnels and survey funnels and summit funnels and book funnels, cart funnels, challenge funnels, webinar funnels, VSL funnels, product launch funnels, and a whole bunch more. Now, not only will you be able to build all these type of things inside your ClickFunnels account, you're also gonna be able to get rid of a lot of stuff, okay? ClickFunnels gives you the ability to get rid of most of the things you're probably using to try to run a business right now. You can get rid of any other landing page software, your split testing software, your shopping cart, your email autoresponders, your text message autoresponders, your automated webinars, your affiliate software. You can get your membership site software, Photoshop, WordPress. You can cancel your website hosting, you can fire your programmers, your designers, your webmasters, and so much more. Okay. Now, the average ClickFunnels member, when we surveyed them a little while ago, was able to save over $1,000 a month by not having to pay for all these things. Okay. So ClickFunnels account should never cost you money. It should only save you money. Okay. Now, in the past, what we had to do to build a single funnel is I had to get designers and webmasters and programmers and analytics people, which was a huge pain, huge expense. Now you can do the whole thing inside ClickFunnels. And like I said, many people save over $1,000 a month by switching to ClickFunnels. Okay. Because of all the things you're able to get rid of, which is really, really cool. Okay. Now, some of you guys are like, what if I already have a ClickFunnels account, Russell? What do I do? First off, thank you for being a ClickFunnels customer. We're grateful for you. And if you already have a ClickFunnels account, do not worry. What we'll do is we'll actually upgrade your account to the highest level and you get ClickFunnels for free for the next 6 months. Okay. So that's our gift to you guys if you're already active ClickFunnels members. Next question is like, what if I'm using competitor Russell? What should I do? Okay. Well, I'm making a special offer and you're going to want this training no matter what. Again, our competitors send people to us because like, you need to be trained by Russell. He's the only one that can teach you guys this stuff. So they come to us for the training, but they use our software. And it's like, it's ridiculous to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense because you're going to get ClickFunnels for free with the training. So why would you be using both? It's kind of like, I'm in Idaho and we have this Idaho raffle every single like month. People put money into it. And I told my kids, I was like, the raffle or like the lottery is like, and I apologize, I'm sure I'm going to offend somebody, but we call it the idiot tax. It's the only tax you willingly pay. Right? And you see how much the raffles go for, the lotteries go for. It's insane. And same kind of thing, like you can use a competitor, but you're getting ours for free with the training platform, and they need you to have the training platform be successful. So why would you pay for both? Anyway, you can totally do that if you want to. I have no problem with you guys using theirs, having ours for free, and then using our training. If you need that, I'm cool with that, but it just doesn't make any sense to me, right? Especially when you look at like what they basically does, just clone us. Like here's ClickFunnels, like the very first ClickFunnels Classic. Here it is, and they just copied us. Like it's just like a blatant, not funnel hacking. This is like ripping off. They just ripped it off and put it out there. And I want you to understand, like the reason why we built the new ClickFunnels 2.0, that is insane. And if you guys start using it, you'll see how much farther advanced it is. The reason why we built this is because they're just copying us. Like, hey, we got to stay ahead of everybody to make something that's even better. And I got this because I was hanging out with Tony Robbins. I want you to hear, I asked Tony a question about himself and excuse me, in relation to the fact that I was like, we're building this new platform, creating this thing. And I told him why. And I want you to hear in his own words, like kind of his thoughts behind this, because that was really powerful.
I've heard you talk about it before that like when people are like, they're coming for where you're at, you're like, well, I'm a year, a decade beyond you now. Like that's where we're coming back, where all these people are coming in and they're cloning what we're doing. Yeah. We're coming out and we're going to be 5-10 years above them with the next iteration. So we're pumped and we like.
Example, I think you're acknowledging to give all of you a piece is young bucks come up to me all the time. They've been doing it since I was 30 and go, you know what? You know my name. You know what? You're going to remember me. You know what? You know, I'm going to be where you are. And I always smile and say, I think that's awesome. And when you get where I am, you'll be where I was. You think I'm going to stop growing? You dip.
I know it's kind of funny, but the reality is like where our competitors are is where we were. If you use the new ClickFunnels, you will see the power of it. It is 100 times, but it's insane, right? The new funnel building platform is insane. What you're able to do, funnel building platform is is next generation, next level. Like it can't be touched anywhere else. The editor is the best editor on the planet, bar none. Like what you're able to do inside the ClickFunnels editor today is better than anything else on the market by far. Plus we also have CRMs, membership sites, and a whole bunch more. And so again, you can use a competitor and have our training if you want, but I would just recommend like coming here because we were the ones that innovated. We're the ones that created this. We are the category kings in the market. I would plug into the source of all this information and not try to get it secondhand. So, all right, the first thing you get when you guys invest today, you get your 6 month ClickFunnels for free. That's a $3,564 value. The second thing now is the training. So I'm gonna walk you through how we're gonna make sure that you are successful with funnels because I want to make sure you're plugging into something. You're not just kind of like wandering afterwards, okay? So we did an event a little while ago called 2 Comma Club Live. And we have an encore version of this. And 2 Comma Club Live is like, it's a virtual event you can take on from your home, right? This is like something you can do 3 days if you want. You sit down in the comfort of your home and go through this event. Or if you want, you can do like 1 hour a day for a couple of weeks, whatever makes the most sense. But there's this event I want you guys to go through. This is, of all the things we've done, probably the most powerful event that to help you to understand what funnels are and to be able to implement them into your business quickly. This is gonna help you understand all the different types of funnels, how they work, how they integrate together, like all that kind of stuff. So 2 Comma Club Live event, the goal is to give you the tools and the resources you need to be able to win a 2 Comma Club award, okay? And again, this is an event we sold for a lot in the past. You guys can get access to this, the streaming version as part of this offer. And then inside there, you're gonna learn how to build all these different types of funnels. We walk through the strategy so you understand like, okay, I need leads for my business. This is what you use and how you use it. Oh, you wanna build a book funnel? Here's how you do it. You wanna do a webinar funnel? Here's how it works, okay? So all these happen inside the training student, so you'll be able to master it and know exactly what kind of funnels you need to be focusing on, okay? Plus, on top of that, you're also gonna master building websites, membership sites, and follow-up funnels, okay? So this is really powerful. Now, if you're like, this is awesome, I don't wanna learn this stuff, Russell. If you don't wanna learn it, you can send your tech guy or tech gal to this training and they'll understand it and they'll master it and then they can do this for you. So if you have a tech person that could dominate this for you, have them go to the training. I think you should go as well so you understand the strategy, but they can do this, go through training and they can build your funnels for you. And some of you guys are thinking, this is cool, Russell, but I don't have a tech guy or tech gal. Well, if you don't have a tech guy or tech gal, then what I would recommend do is send your kids through this training. We can train them to become the most profitable employee on your team. And I'm only partially joking. We've had multiple teenagers now win 2 Comma Club awards. And so they've gone through the same process, they've gone through the same training, they come online and they have success. And so this can be a family affair. Like have your kids do it, have your spouse do it. Like it can be really fun. We have a lot of cool families. In fact, in 2 weeks, we'll go into a retreat with a whole bunch of funnel hackers and their kids doing a kid event for them. It's like, because kids are building funnels today because it's so simple and so easy. A lot of times they know tech better than we do. So you have to plug in your kids as well. Now I was going to share a few more success stories. We're cutting it close on time. And on top of that, it's like if you've seen 2 Comma Club awards, like thousands of people have won these from us. Like we have more success stories than any company on the planet. Like we focus on getting people results. That's what we do best. We do better than anybody else on this planet, in this industry, bar none, by far. And so I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of individual success stories. Just know like you're in good hands. This is not something we're making up. This is not my first rodeo. We've trained people on this over and over and over again, and we take you on the journey as well. Okay. All right. But Russell, I don't have a product yet. Okay, I know somebody else, this would be great, but I don't have a product. You know, we had, was it 23% of you guys who are like beginners who don't have anything yet? If you don't have a product, two things. Number one, don't let that be an excuse for you ever again, okay? Inside the training, we'll teach you exactly how to build out a product in a weekend. So that's one thing. Or number two, you can use funnels and actually build funnels for other people, and that can become your business. We have a whole certification program. People get certified and they build funnels as a funnel builder, and they get paid really well building funnels as a career. Okay, so don't let this be an excuse for you any longer. Okay, so first thing you get is 6 months access, ClickFunnels. Then you get 2 Comma Club Live, total value $4,564. Okay, now next question: how many of you guys would love to have $10,000 a month just to spend on funnel hacking like I do? Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't just give you $10,000 a month to go funnel hack. But what if I took my $10,000 a month, I funnel hack every single month, and as I funnel hack and I put them inside of my board, what if I just gave you guys my ever-growing swipe file? How many of us like my ever-growing swipe file, $10,000 a month that we're adding to every single month, so that when you're trying to figure out what funnel to build, you don't have to guess. You can just log into my swipe file, scroll through like, oh, book funnel, here's 20 of them. Okay, look at them all. Boom, I know exactly what to do. Well, I'm doing a webinar. Boom, here's 30 webinars. Look at them all. Boom, I know exactly what to do. Like, how many of us that would be beneficial? Oh, yes, you guys are freaking out. Okay. I have not given this out to people before. I'm nervous. But this is like my pride and joy. Like, I love this. I've spent, I'd say probably conservatively close to $500,000 just funnel hacking people's funnels. And all of them are in here for myself, my own research. But I will plug these in the members area as well, so you guys can also log in there and see them. And like I said, we're just like last night, we were starting to move all these into the members area. So I say probably 60% of them are in there, but like by the end of the weekend, we'll have 100% of them in there. And then every month as I'm buying stuff, we'll keep plugging in there, and you'll have to be able to see the best, latest, greatest funnels. Plus all my funnels will funnel hack, put them in there. So like you'll be able to see all those inside the swipe file, and you guys can use that every single day as you're building funnels for yourself or for your clients. Okay. All right, that means you get 6 months ClickFunnels, 2 Comma Club Live event, plus the funnel swipe file, total value $5,559. What else do you guys need? I want to make sure you have everything you need to be successful. Okay, you got the funnel software, you got the funnel training, you got the swipe file. What else do you guys need? Oh, what about traffic? Okay, now traffic is the lifeblood of any business. Without traffic, you can't be successful. You have to understand and master traffic. Okay, I showed you some cool ways, but traffic. When I first learned traffic, there's a guy named John Reese. August 17, 2004, he launched a course called Traffic Secrets. Some of you guys have heard this story. I'm not going to go deep in the story, but he was the first person in our marketplace to sell $1 million of his course in a day. It was crazy. So I bought this course, and this is how I learned traffic, going through John. That was in 2004. I bought it. I went through it all. I loved it. And then John would update the course every couple of years. I kept rebuying it. And a couple of years ago, I actually messaged John because I have .com secrets, extra secrets, my books. I was like, I want to write a traffic secrets book. I messaged him like, can I buy the domain from you and the company? So he sold the company to me. I spent, and this is what the membership looks like, all different training. I spent over 7-ish figures to do it. In fact, here's all the wires I sent to him to be able to buy it. And now I own Traffic Secrets. And so you guys will get lifetime access to the membership side of Traffic Secrets as well. So you can like learn all these different traffic ways. Okay. And then we're always adding, updating this as well. So it's like an ever growing membership site. So when you're trying to figure out like, how does TikTok work? How does this work? Like we're always adding these things. And so Traffic Secrets is the membership site that you can use to get traffic moving forward. And on top of that, again, 6 months ClickFunnels, 2 Comma Club Live, funnel swipe file, Traffic Secrets access, total value $7,556. And then I know, how many of you guys want my traffic swipe file too? I know you guys are like, just giving us everything, Russell. So I showed you the traffic swipe file. This is something we just started building about a month ago because I was like, I want all of our traffic places in one spot. Every time we launch a new funnel, I was like, how do we get traffic? And we're like, let's buy Facebook ads and Google. Like everyone knows Facebook and Google and Instagram. That's it. But it's like, that's like one tiny fraction of where we get traffic. There's all these other places. Like I want to send emails to people's emails. I want to get on podcasts. I want to like do these weird networks people don't know about. And so we're building this out right now. I'm going to plug this in members areas for you guys as well. And that way, when you're ready to launch your funnel, log in here and it's like, you'll see, here's all the resources to get traffic. And you start plugging in and get on people's shows, and like all that kind of stuff will be in here for you guys as well. Cool. All right. Very, very cool. All right. So that means you get 6 months ClickFunnels, 2 Comma Club Live, funnel swipe file, Traffic Secrets access, the traffic swipe file, total value $8,555. And then I want to give you guys my best training. I don't want to overwhelm you, but this is like the best stuff. So number one, some of you guys know I've written 3 books. These are the books right here. Boom. .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets. .com secrets is the Bible on how to build sales funnels, right? This is what everybody uses to like understand and master funnels. Expert secrets is how to tell your story and write the copy inside of funnels. And traffic secrets, how to get traffic, and unlock secrets is kind of a workbook. So this is like my baby. This is my life's work here. So when you guys get signed today, I'm going to ship you a box of these as well. And so you'll get these in the mail. Plus there's a membership site that has like the audiobooks of these, and it's got video training. And so you'll get this. So like when you want to dig into this as well, it's there. You don't have to like worry about it right now. Don't get overwhelmed, but it's like, I'm going to send you this as a gift because this is my life's work. I want you guys to have it. As a funnel hacker, you need to have this. It's like it's the Bible of funnel hacking. You need to have all of them. So you'll get that. Number two is I have a group called my Inner Circle. People pay $50,000 a year to be in it. And in the Inner Circle, I've done two really cool events. I call them funnel hackathons. The first was funnel hackathon for experts, and the second was funnel hackathon for e-com people. And so these are 2-day events. Everyone who's in the room paid $10,000 to be in the room to be at this specific event. And I record the whole thing. How many of you guys like to be a fly on the wall during those events? It's pretty cool. So I'm going to give you guys both these events as well. So when you are ready to go deep in the members area, you'll have both of those. And you can go dive into it. If you're like, I want to build an expert funnel, go deep the funnel hackathon expert edition. Or if you're like, I want to build e-com funnel, go deep in the e-com version. And that'll give you like 2 days of my best stuff that only my high-end clients have got it. And everyone who's in that room paid $10,000 minimum to be in the room. And you guys will get those trainings for free. And last one is in next month, I'm going to be doing a 3-day event teaching people one-to-many selling. How many of you guys, like you saw the one-to-many selling stuff, like I need that skill set. So I'm going to do a 3-day event teaching like how to sell one-to-many. And so I will give you free tickets to come to that event as well. I'm going to probably do this event a couple times a year. So if you can't make it to the first one, you can come to the next one. But this is, if you want to learn and master one-to-many selling, this event is my gift to you guys, teach you how I sell, and you guys can use it for yourself as well. Does that sound good? All right. So again, 6 months ClickFunnels for free, 2 Comma Club Live, event, funnel swipe file, traffic secrets access, traffic secrets swipe file, funnel hackathons, both the expert e-com edition, the Secrets Trilogy Platinum, plus the online selling live event, the tickets to come to the online selling live event as well. Total value of $30,000, $30,041. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys $30,000 for this entire package here, but we could. Like just the funnel hackathons, people paying $10,000 just to be in the room for 2 days. You're just getting both of those, plus all this other stuff, plus the software, like everything you guys need to be successful should be here inside this package. I try to make it as complete as possible so you can have this and you can run and have what you need to actually be successful. Okay. So that's the total value. But again, I'm not going to sell for $30,000, but let's just say I did. Let's say it was $30,000 for all of this. And if all this did was finally give you a funnel that was profitable, where you could put $1 in advertising in and get $2 back out, would it be worth it? Yes, for sure. Like that, it's a no-brainer, right? If you had I have a funnel, I put $1 in ads, I get $2 back out. Like, would you pay $30,000 for that? Yes, all day long, right? It was totally worth $30,000. Now, if all this did was help you to share your message with more people, the thing that you're most passionate about, your product, your service, help you get that message out to more people, would be worth $30,000. Yeah, I spend more than $30,000 a day getting my message out on just ads alone, right? Now, if all this did was give you the ability to cancel all the other tools you're currently using to glue together your funnels, would be worth the $30,000. Yeah, I said most people, like just the stuff they can cancel, like ClickFunnels should never cost somebody. It's just an investment. It's not a cost. Okay. And so if all it did was those things, it would be worth the $30,000, right? Okay. So when we were priced this, we had 2 choices. Our first option was go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as we could. But the problem is it didn't really incentivize me to stack on the value for you guys, right? I want to make sure you guys are going to be successful. So the second option, it obviously requires a little higher investment on your side, but in exchange for that, we can devote more time, energy, and resources to help guarantee your success. So we can't guarantee your success, but I want to get you as close as possible. And so by having a little higher investment, we're able to do more for you guys and help you be more successful, which is really, really cool. Okay. So the question I have for you guys is, if you had a funnel that was working for you in your business, what would one funnel be worth to you? If you had one successful funnel, be worth $10,000 a month, is it $100,000 a month or more? What do you think it'd be worth for you? The next question is like, if you knew it was going to be worth 10 grand a month or 100 grand a month, like what would you pay to get that one perfect funnel? Okay. You can see why people are literally paying $500,000 plus royalties to set up a single funnel for them. Okay. Because this isn't a cost. This is an investment. Does that make sense? So you can see why this is an amazing deal. If we were to sell at $10,000 in the future, in fact, when I sold it at Grant Cardone's event, it was $2,997 for the general public. But because you guys are here today, and this is the first time I've done this event, the sales funnel event, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Because you're here today, I want to give you a special offer. So I'm going to give you everything talking about today, and you get started for just one payment of $997 today. And that'll give you access to all the stuff, ClickFunnels for 6 months, everything. And all you gotta do is go to salesfunnels.com/go. So you can open up a new browser window, go to salesfunnels.com/go and go create your account over there. Okay. Now, again, I want you to understand, like, to get 12 months of ClickFunnels, the funnel hacker plan, I'm giving you guys the best plan. So if you were to go to clickfunnels.com right now and try to get that, it's $3,564 per year to have access to that account. People pay that every single day. Okay. But you get 6 months of this plan for free with your investment today. That makes sense? Okay, like literally, there it is, $297 a month. And so you guys get that for free for the next 6 months. Now you got two options. Your first option is don't do anything and not take this leap of faith, which by the way is 100% risk-free. Or your second option is just pony up this tiny investment today compared to all the value you can get in return. And just give it a shot. Just see if it can work for you. Okay. We have a philosophy here at our company that if we can't make you money, we don't deserve yours. So because of that, we give you an ironclad 30-day money back guarantee, which means you can sign up today, like go through the training, go through the software, go through all the stuff, use it from now for the next 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes. And at the end of it, if you don't love it, let us know and then we'll give you your money back. Like, I don't need your money. This is not about me. This is about you. Okay. But you don't have to make that decision today. Like all you have to do is decide, like, do I think this might work for me? If it might work, then go sign up and go try it. Just see if it'll work for you. Right. If it works for you, awesome. Like it'll change your life. If it doesn't work for you, let us know. We'll give you money back. I don't need it. Right. This is about you. Okay. And that's why I'm making this a special offer. So don't decide today, like, is this going to work for you or not? Just decide, do I think it might? If so, then just try it. Right. Take the leap of faith and then go for it for 30 days and see what happens at the end of it. Right. Worst case, we give you money back. Best case, change your life forever. Right. So all you got to do to get started is go to salesfunnel.com/go. All right. So the real question for you is this: is it worth gambling just a few minutes of your time to check this out, which even if it only does half of what I've claimed in today's training, will literally pay for itself as soon as your first funnel is live, right? Okay. Now we have over 100,000 active entrepreneurs use the ClickFunnels platform every single day. And so really, it's not a matter of like, if you become a ClickFunnels member, it's a matter of when. And so yes, you could sign up in a year from now or 5 years from now, but the offer I'm making today is only available today. It's only available here, right? And so they always say like the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now, right? So like, yes, and I wish a year ago I could have got you guys. I've been talking about this for a decade now. I wish a year ago I could have grabbed you like, listen to this offer, be part of this, because we could have got that started then, right? But don't wait for the future. Like, do it today. Be part of this today, okay? Now is the time. Okay. Well, some guys like, but what about like, I still don't know what funnel I'm supposed to use, Ross. Like, of course you're confused. Like, that's what the training is about, is for me to show like all different types of funnels. We can go deeper into it and figure out exactly what you need for your specific business. Then you know what it is, then dive into your swipe files. And from there, you can build the perfect funnel. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what the training is all about. So if you don't know what to do, like, that's why you got to get started. Go to salesfunnel.com/go, get started. And then from there, you can make a decision. Okay. Figure out what funnel you're going to actually build. Okay. So let me show you guys inside. I want to show you guys inside the membership site real quick so you see. So after you get signed up, again, it's going to give you a ClickFunnels account. So this is what your ClickFunnels account will look like. You're logging like, what's all this cool stuff? Like, don't worry, the training will walk you through how to use it. But on the left-hand side, you come down here, there's funnels, products, customers, and training. Click on the training tab. You click on that, boom, it opens up the training page. And so this is what the training center looks like. So this is all the stuff you're going to get. Now, you actually get a lot more than I'm sharing with you. I just don't want to overwhelm you, but this is all stuff I talked about today. So number one is the 2 Comma Club Encore Edition. Click on that, and like that's the 3-day training. You can either watch it in a weekend or you can do like 1 hour a day or whatever it is. Like that's step number one. First thing is just go watch that first, right? You got software, go watch the training. That's going to help you understand exactly what funnels are that you should be using for your business. Number 2, there's your funnel swipe file. Click on that, boom, swipe file's there. Secrets Trilogy, there's all the audiobooks and stuff while we're waiting to ship out your books to you. Traffic Secrets, there's access to the Traffic Secrets course, everything you need there. There's the Traffic Secrets swipe file. There's Funnel Universities, all the swipe files we have. There's the Ecom FAT event, Funnel Hackathon event, the Expert Funnel Hackathon event. And then, I haven't even told you yet. I'm going to give you guys Giru as well. How many of you guys want Giru? I might as well. I bought the company from John, so I'm going to give it to you guys for free as well. So you can do the funnel planning. And then every single week we do live calls. So if you're ever stuck, it's like every week, Dante is one of the best coaches on the planet, is doing a live call, and you can jump on there's live call Dante and ask questions. On top of that, well, I'm not going to go too deep, but okay, I'm going to show you real quick. If you click on the live call schedule, you guys also get access to this as well. I do a live call every single week. It's just Q&A with our community. And also Trey Llewellyn, who's the #1 e-commerce person in the world, he does live Q&A every single week as well. So if you want to learn how to do expert funnels for me, or e-com funnels, you also get live, you get that for free. Like, anyway, when you get inside ClickFunnels, you'll see like, this is the greatest community, the best training on the planet. Everything is here inside your ClickFunnels account. So again, you'll get ClickFunnels account, click on the training tab right here and log in, and boom, all the stuff is going to be there inside there for you. Okay. So I want to show you guys that. Okay. Now you know exactly what's happening inside the members area. Okay. Now the first 30 days, again, don't get overwhelmed. There's a lot of cool stuff. I don't want, like, my biggest fear is I'm going to give you so much stuff you get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. All you got to do is go to salesfunnel.com/go, sign up, and then log in the ClickFunnels account, and they have an account, and then go to training. Okay. And then number 2 is go do the 2 Comma Club live training. Like, go figure out if you're going to do it on a weekend, if you watch video 1 tonight, like whatever it's like, go through that training is number 2. And number 3, jump on the Q&A calls and get your questions answered to help figure out exactly what funnel you should be doing. And that's the first 30 days. Just focus on that. Okay. After the first 30 days, then it's like, now you got some cool stuff. Like, by then the books will show up. Like, go start reading the books or understanding it. Dive deep into the funnel hackathons, come to the online selling event. We'll teach you how to do one-to-many selling. Like, that's what happens after. For the first 30 days, again, just focus on getting your ClickFunnels account, going through 2 Comma Club Live, jumping on and getting questions answered from me, Dante, or Trey, to make sure you know exactly what funnel to build. And that's it. And then plug in the community of the most amazing entrepreneurs on the planet. Okay. So again, to recap everything, you get 6-month ClickFunnels count, 2-column club live, funnel swipe file, traffic secrets access, traffic swipe file, funnel hackathon e-com, secrets trilogy platinum, online selling live event, total value of $30,000. And you get all for just one payment of $997 today. And I got one last special bonus because I want to get you guys off of the edge. So what we're going to do, and when you guys get started today as well, I told you before, our platinum members in their account, they can create 70 funnels, have 100,000 monthly visitors and 10,000 contacts. When you guys get started today, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you like our unlimited upgrade, which means I'm not going to double how many funnels you count. We're going to give you unlimited funnels you count. We're not going to double how much traffic you can get. You get unlimited traffic, right? Double your contacts, you get unlimited contacts. Plus, you get priority support. People will see that you guys bought the sales funnel package. It'll give you a higher priority support, so you get your questions answered faster. And the total value of this obviously is priceless. Plus, as I kind of ruined the surprise already, I'm going to give you guys lifetime access to Gear. This software is amazing. It's like this funnel simulation software. You can pre-build the funnels, put in like what you think the conversion rates are going to be, how much ads are going to cost. And you can see what's going to actually happen. And it's really cool because then you can you can play here and build ahead of time. And then after you figure out, okay, this is what I need to do, then you go and ClickFunnels and actually build it. So that's another gift we'll give you guys is lifetime access to Guru as well. And again, this is the most irresistible offer I've ever made because I want you guys to be successful. So here's everything. There's all the stuff. Whew. All you got to do is go to salesfunnel.com/go to get started. I'm going to take a drink of water and then I'm going to do some Q&A with you guys really quick. Real quick though, before I forget, oh yeah, and you get all for 9 days from today. Don't forget, you guys, I'm waiting for this. So I do have a link to the 653-page funnel swipe file. Whew, I'm gonna drink of water. Let me give you this link. You guys ready for that? How many of you guys want the link? All right. Again, that was the bribe that you guys to show up to training. So I hope you guys enjoyed the training. You got a lot of value from it, and you see this, and hopefully you guys take advantage of the special offer. I want you guys to do that. But I'm gonna give you guys a special link. And again, this is the traffic swipe file. It's huge. It's gonna give you guys tons of really cool things. I'm gonna give you a PDF of it. If you want, you can go to Kinko's and print it off like I did. Have a huge one for your desk. But this is our gift for spending the time with me. Again, for me to funnel hack these 74 funnels probably cost me, I don't know, $180,000, $200,000. So hopefully $200,000 of my money, funnel hacking, plus documenting, plus publishing is worth the 90 minutes or so we spent together with you guys. This is our gift for being here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's the link you guys ready to write down. Again, I'm gonna give it to you. Here it is. It's salesfunnel.com/74. That is the link to where you'll get these files. So write down salesfunnels.com/74. There is your special link. Don't share this to anybody else. Do not post it online. If you post it online, I will change the link as fast as I can. This is a gift for you guys for spending time with us today. This is a private place. Do not share anywhere else. And I got one other cool thing I want to show you guys. So how many of you guys excited to see all the swipe files in here? So this is what's cool is someone on my team messaged me yesterday. His name is Jason. And he messaged me. He's like, hey, I took all of the funnels from your funnel swipe file. And he's like, I built them inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. He's like, do you want to give everybody the links to it? I was like, are you kidding me? So check this out. When you guys come into ClickFunnels, you click on the training link, you come to the members package, and you click on, again, the tab here, build. This is the offer you guys are getting now, the builder package. So you click on that right here. It'll take you to all the stuff that you guys are signing up for. This is crazy. So what he did is he went and built all of the funnels. So every swipe file that you've seen here, he built them out. So for any of you guys who invest in the package, if you click on Funnel University, click on that, it'll take you to a page. It'll take a second to load here because we still have like 2,500 people live, so it takes a second to load. But what's really cool is he created them all. And so you come in here and you click on one of these years and you'll see there's a video of me teaching each of these funnels. So like instead of just like seeing the funnel, like, oh, there's a cool funnel, like you'll see a video of me explaining it. So there's a video of me explaining the funnel. And then right here, if you're using ClickFunnels Classic, the entire thing's built in ClickFunnels Classic, or it's built in ClickFunnels 2.0. You click on that, it'll take the funnel from here, it'll install it in your ClickFunnels account, and then you can just edit it and tweak it, which is crazy. So this entire swipe file right now, not only can you guys look at it, if you invest and you upgrade it now, all of those things are here inside the members area, and you can literally just click a button, watch me explain that funnel, and then click on it, and it'll be built in like 20 seconds inside your ClickFunnels Classic account or your ClickFunnels account. And so that's just something cool that we just added last night. Like I didn't know it was gonna be a thing till, like I said, he's on my team. He built the whole thing. He's like, here's a gift for you, Russell. I'm like, this is insane. So thank you. So that's the thing you guys get as well for those who invest. But for everybody, again, salesfunnels.com/74 is the link. And again, here's the offer. One last, you guys all get that? Take a picture if you want that, take a screenshot. That way you got it. Just don't share it anywhere. Actually, don't take a screenshot. Never mind. Don't share it anyway. This is for us. This is our private thing for hanging out. Okay. One last recap of the offer. Again, 6 month ClickFunnels, the 2-column club live virtual event. It's the first thing after you get signed up, after you get your account, go jump in and start going through the 2-column club live event. It's like the best training I've ever done, showing all of the different types of funnels and how they work together. You'll love it. You have access to the funnel swipe file. Again, we're migrating all the funnels over into the members area. So I think 60% of them there, the rest will be there, I hope, the next day or so. The traffic secrets access, the traffic swipe file, that's all being added in right now. The funnel hackathon and the funnel hackathon e-com edition, those 2 virtual events you have a chance to go watch. The Secrets Trilogy Platinum, we're going to ship you one of these boxes here as well. And then online selling event and all that for one payment, $997. In fact, if you go here, let me show you. All you got to do is go to, if I go to salesfunnels.com/go. So there's the page. There's the page. Check it out. You can see it looks like right here. And right here, it's left-hand column, $997. You get all the stuff there. You click on that and you can order it. We do have an upgrade. If you want to be certified, there's a certification option, which is amazing. You don't have to take that if you don't want to. But $997, you access this entire thing, everything there. All you do is click funnels.com/go, takes you to this page right here. You go sign up, and that's kind of the game plan. Does that sound good? Okay, and I got, come back right here. So that's the offer for you guys today. And then last thing I want to do, well, yeah, did you guys enjoy this? Hopefully you guys had fun today. We went through a lot of cool stuff. You guys have fun? Okay, I want to do one more thing that I thought would be really fun if you guys are cool with it. And again, if you're signed up, in fact, let me check it out. You guys are signing up. Oh, cool. A lot of you guys are joining. So thank you. Thank you for jumping in and being part of this, you guys. Thanks. I know it's a leap of faith. It always is kind of scary, but thank you for doing that. If you have any issues or you get stuck or something comes up, there's an email address. It says support@salesfunnels.com. If you email that right there, support@salesfunnels.com, that email address is just set up for this offer, like us talking about this stuff right now. So we won't get in like the huge mass support with everyone. Will be just here for you guys about this offer, about questions, or like, let's say you sign up and something doesn't work, or you get confused, or you're nervous, you have a question, like just email support@salesfunnels.com. My team's there to answer the questions, help get you guys on board, to get you in there, show you exactly how to to benefit from this package. So if you get stuck, if you sign up and something's not working, you can't find, whatever it is, that's the email address, this is your direct line, you guys, to help get you any questions you have about this offer right here specifically. So you can support@salesfunnels.com. There is the link, and the link to get signed up though is again salesfunnels.com/go. That sound good? Cool. All right. Someone said, I don't have the money yet. What I'd recommend do is do what, in fact, I'm going to show you guys a really cool video from Steve Larson. So if you don't have the money, like have you guys read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Robert Kiyosaki talks about, he said, there's a different mindset between the rich and people who are poor, right? He says that poor people look at something and say, oh, I can't afford that. I don't have the resources, right? He said, rich people look at something and said, how can I afford that? It's just a shift in language patterns, right? So how you look at something, I can't afford that, then instantly turn off, like, I can't afford that, and you just kind of quit, right? You say, how can I afford that? It's like, oh, it opens up the ideas, right? Well, how can I afford that? Well, what if I built a funnel for someone? What if I go and call my chiropractor, like, I just learned about this thing called funnels. I'll build the funnel for you for free if you buy this course for me, and I'll build all your funnels for free, right? Stephanie Blake, one of my favorite people, when she first came in this world and learned funnels, she found a chiropractor. She built a funnel for him for free, and then built the funnel. And then the chiropractor was so excited, he told all his friends. Now she's like, I think 35 chiropractic clients who all pay her like a couple $1,000s a month to run their funnels for her. She figured out how to afford that. Like, she had all these people who financed it, right? Steve Larson, I'm gonna share his video here in a second, but he literally went out there and had people, he had built funnels for people. That's how he got money to come to Funnel Hacking Live, to invest in things. He traded funnel building for cash, for things like that, to be able to be successful. So don't say, I can't afford that. Think, how can I afford that? And then it'll open up the questions differently, right? What can I do? Like, could I trade? Could I, anyway, just starts thinking about things differently. Okay. What I'm doing now is, I want to show you guys a couple presentations. And again, if you got signed up and you're good to go, that's fine. If you got to go, I understand we've been going for almost 2 hours, but for any of you guys who are just you're having fun, you're excited, I got some presentations. So I got 4 special guests here. One of them is Steve Larson. Steve is someone who came into our world, was broke as a joke, was a student, had no money, and he came in, he started learning the skill set of building funnels, and it changed his whole life. He's going to talk for about 15, 20 minutes, telling about his story, which is really powerful. We've got Brooke Castillo. If you guys know Brooke Castillo, she runs the biggest life coaching school on the planet. She got her start here with ClickFunnels. She's going to talk about that as well, like what she did, how she did. So if you're thinking about, if you got questions about it, she's going to talk about that. Then we got Eileen Wilder. Eileen came to Funnel Hacking Live a couple of years ago. She was driving Uber at the time. She showed up and completely transformed her life. She's going to tell her story as well. And last is Myron Golden. Myron's going to jump on and tell his story as well. So I got 4 really special guests that's going to come up on the next stage to share with you some of their stories. So what's going to happen is I'm going to jump off. I'm going to take a break, quick, get a drink of water, kind of relax for a second. I'm going to let you guys watch these presentations. And then when they're done, I'll come back on in a minute at the end and kind of wrap things up. Feel free to hang out as long as you guys want to. But these videos are powerful. I think that if you guys pay attention to them, it could be the thing that that unlocks everything for you. Again, a lot of you guys, if you haven't gone to salesfunnels.com/go yet, because there's like something you're like, is this going to work for me? It's not going to work. And there's like that fear, all that anxiety and stuff like that. I want you guys to get past that. And so these things will break the false beliefs to help you to take that step forward. And when you're ready to, if you look down below, look at the page, you can see right there, it says get started at salesfunnels.com/go. Like there's the link. That's where you got to go. And again, if you have a question or you're stuck or whatever, email support@salesfunnels.com and our team can answer any questions for you. Okay. So that said, I'm going to go to the next slide. Now that slide, we got these 4 presentations again, Steve Larson, Eileen Wilder, Brooke Castillo, and Myron Golden talking about their experience. All of them were just like you. They came to presentations like this. They learned about this whole world of funnel building and it's completely radically changed their lives. And so I want them to share their stories so you guys have the same belief level that I do, that this can change your life if you'll just plug in and be part of what we're talking about. So that sound good? All right. So that said, let me queue up these presentations here on the next page. And as soon as you are ready, all you gotta do is open a new browser window and go to salesfunnels.com/go. Anytime you guys are ready. Don't wait for me, like open this other browser, go salesfunnels.com/go. And the second you're ready, you're like, okay, I'm in. This is the thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change my life. Go sign up and get started. Okay, with that said, keep these presentations right now and I'll be back when the presentations are over. All right, here we go. But right now, I want to introduce you guys to someone who, I met this person initially, actually, the second Funnel Hacking Live ever, and I didn't know his story beforehand, and I'm not going to tell him the whole story because he's probably going to tell you parts of it, but I do know that after I got to know this person, like, man, I have so much love and respect for him as a human, but also someone who came into this world in a similar way that a lot of you guys come, right? He came in like, he didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a lot of the resources you might need, but he was resourceful, right? He learned about stuff, he's like, he saw the vision, he's like, he saw the opportunity, he understood it. And then he went there, he learned the skill set, he mastered the skill set. He didn't have money to even have a ClickFunnels account or to do these things. And so he thought, like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta go and start building funnels for other people. He spent time doing that. And